show yesterday. There was a couple interesting things. Oh, this guy says he has interesting information on True Blood, but I don't want to know any plot points.
Is he going to give us
Rich?
Spoilers?
Howard, it's not about the plot. I wish I knew what the hell was going on
Right.
in the show. The lead guy, Bill Compton, right, the lead vampire?
Yeah.
He was in a movie that I happened to just watch recently, and I said, that's Compton. It's a movie that you talked about when it came out, Quills.
Rich?
Jeffrey Rush.
Rich, I got to get out of this.
That's interesting information.
It's Jeffrey Rush, Bill Compton. His real name is Stephen Moyers.
Oh.
He was in the movie Quills.
That was a good movie, Quill.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't even remember it, but I remember liking it.
Jeffrey Rush.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
All right, Rich, thank you. Please.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
That's the information that the guy...
He had to break in with that.
The guy had another acting job?
Can you believe that guy worked before True Blood and played another character?
He's an actor, and he acted in something else.
All right. Now...
That was the worst phone call of all time.
That might have been the worst call ever.
I think, get that guy back. He's the worst call of all time.
Thank you for your call.
He gets a prize.
The guy from True Blood was in another...
Douche.
Tommy, you're on the air. Hi, Tommy, in Malden, Mass.
Hey, Howard, you know something? You know how much you mean to people? I want to thank you for yesterday's show. That was that should go in that broken down building in Chicago there, the Radio Hall of Fame.
Hey.
The Ted Kennedy show was unbelievable.
Tommy, thank you. But speaking of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, this is the greatest listener out there. Sent me, I got in the mail, Robin, a letter and a big box, and this box weighs a ton. It's from a guy named Craig. And, you know, there's a Radio Hall of Fame, and we basically pointed out that it's a ridiculous organization because it's one guy who decided to call it the Radio Hall of Fame, and he's in charge of it. And the guy's not even known in radio, and nobody even knows what his credentials are. So anyway, I got a letter from Craig, and it's addressed Craig's Radio Hall of Fame. Dear Mr. Stern, congratulations on your induction to Craig's Radio Hall of Fame. Each year, our panel, me, some friends, and my neighbor with the oval-shaped pool, select a radio personality that we think is really, really good. This year, it's you that we like. Isn't that cool? Though we do not have an actual building, your framed photo and brass nameplate will be mounted on my half-furnished basement with a full bathroom, by the way. You can visit anytime you like as long as you call a day or two in advance so we can clean up the toys and other shit down there. So again, congratulations on this ultimate honor. You are really, really good. Sincerely, Craig, founder and running things guy for CRHOF. And
that's great.
Look at this. This is a Craig's Radio Hall of Fame trophy.
Oh, wow. He went out and really did something.
And on it says, Craig's Radio Hall of Fame recognizes Howard Stern for being really, really good at radio stuff and all things like that. 2009.
That's great.
And it's a big glass block. It's gorgeous with a big star.
It's beautiful.
So I'm going to put that here in the studio up on our ledge, on our mantle.
You should visit that.
You guys should go visit the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's so funny. And it's perfect.
So I'm the winner of the Craig's Radio Hall of Fame for outstanding radio.
Because that's the same as that Dumont guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wendy?
There's absolutely no difference.
Wendy, it's Bruce Dumont.
What? I won? Oh.
Where are your tears for Craig's Radio Hall of Fame?
I might have Craig call in so I can have my tears.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, so yesterday on the wrap-up show, I was listening to some of it. I didn't get to hear all of it. But they dragged Scott the engineer in there, who's always good radio. And the discussion was mostly about Scott's DJ business. We haven't mentioned that DJ AM was preceded by Scott the engineer. And, you know, as I was listening to this on the radio, I was thinking about Scott the engineer. Like, I mean, the one profession, who's the one guy you wouldn't want at a party? It would be Scott the engineer. And the profession he chose
was party.
Was a party. Like, he runs the party.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't pick a more bizarre sort of side job.
When have you
Scott.
ever looked at Scott and say, now that's a party?
Right.
You're coming to my wedding.
DJ Downer.
And I'd like to call up Michael's best friend, Michael, who has a toast for the graduation boy.
Where's my shit?
I wonder how those weddings he presided over worked out.
They all ended in divorce. There wasn't one that succeeded. So anyway, here's Scott talking about his DJ business and what's happened to it.
5 years ago, I did a wedding. I came home. I put my shit in the closet, and I said to my wife, I am done. My equipment is still sitting in that closet. 5 years later, I have never touched it since.
Maybe I'll buy it off you.
It's worth a lot of money.
You're telling me if the price wasn't right, you wouldn't come out of retirement?
If the price was right, I would come out of retirement.
It was so great, like when in Vegas, everything's about the DJ.
So if anybody wants me to DJ their weddings,
forget a wedding. It should be ladies and gentlemen at Club Pure Saturday night. Scott the engineer.
I would love to do clubs right now. I mean, that would be the.
You don't know half the music.
It's not hard to figure out what it is.
If it's not hard to figure out, why isn't he doing it? The guys are making tons of money.
Then they talked to Scott about the fact that, like, when he was a DJ, the DJ has to learn all the dances and has to.
He has to be up on things.
Yeah, it's sort of like a show.
In the club.
Yeah, it's sort of like he's the fun guy at the party. Like, you want to hang with him. And Scott refused to adapt as a DJ. Like, he would not alter that personality of his one bit. He was not going to bend for anyone.
It used to crack me up when he'd get into that tuxedo.
Yeah, his outfit.
Bed records.
Did you ever sing along?
No, I would.
You would yell hands up, though, right? You would do the hands up.
I wouldn't really sing. I would just go hands up, but I wouldn't sing.
Was that how you did it? Would you just state hands up, everyone?
I resisted every time a new thing came out, like the Macarena or Electric Slide. The DJ had to learn those dances, so most times he would be able to teach the people.
Can you do those dances?
No, I never learned those dances.
Scott, can you do the Electric Slide?
No, I faked it. What I would do is all right, we got a request for Electric Slide from her. Now you come up and you have to lead everybody on the Electric Slide. I would make the people that requested that song.
I don't believe him.
Come up.
I think he could definitely do that.
I'll tell you the one song I knew he did learn, Hands Up. I saw him on the fucking conga line doing it.
Yes, Scott?
No, I just, Doug just offered me a gig that they're having for Beetlejuice, a party at the end of October, and I turned him down.
Why?
Well, first of all, I'm so out of the music scene for parties. I have no idea what I'm just, I was done with it. I just didn't give a shit anymore.
Scott's so funny. He's got that antiquated equipment in his closet, and he goes, well, if anybody, and then Gary goes, well, I should buy it off you. He goes, it's worth a lot of money.
It's not antiquated.
Yeah, but come on.
CD players, but it's an amp and speakers and a mixer, which
it's worth a lot of money. Did you think
it costs a lot of money?
But it's not even state of the art anymore.
Well, the speakers are. I mean, they're Bose speakers. You can't get any better than that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somehow Scott smelled some dough there,
right?
But that's. I'm just surprised you turned down the gig. I mean,
I just wouldn't do a good job. Number one,
right? Did you ever do a good job?
Yeah, I did.
That never stopped you before.
It's a legitimate gig. It's a party potentially for 300 people. We're very early in the stage of planning it for Beetlejuice's launch for his show that's coming up in October.
Once you get a real DJ.
And he has 2 months to practice. No. It's not like a goof. Like we need a DJ. Came up yesterday.
You know what? Forget him.
And
he's out of the business.
You play that Boom Boom song or something.
It's Boom Boom, right?
Boom Boom Pow.
I play that all night. There you go.
This is
Everybody get on the dance floor now. Here's a very popular song. Get, boom, boom, pow.
Gotta get
I could just play this over and over again.
Yeah, go have a cigarette.
I like that Scott doesn't want to do the DJ work because he's afraid he wouldn't do a good job. But of course, that doesn't stop him from coming into here.
I was like, it never stopped him before.
Aren't you afraid you're not going to do a good job here?
I am, but I keep coming back
every day.
The line he just said to us is like, I'm irrelevant.
That's right.
When were you relevant?
Well, years ago, I was very relevant.
He said
when was Eisenhower president?
His newest music is 6 years old at this point.
I got to tell you, when I wore my toupee, I looked a lot different back then. Now that I don't have my hair, I don't think I'm as relevant.
I look like Colin Farrell.
I'm done. Done with that. The pile-on begins.
Back then, I looked like Colin Farrell.
Now I look like Colin's ferret.
Yes, Gary.
I think I've just uncovered another piece of Stern history. So Ronnie told me that Scott had a video, and when you wanted to hire him, he would come to the house and show you the video of him DJing.
Oh.
And I would love
demo.
to see it, but he said that Ronnie's son said, when he was getting married, that he came and showed the video, and that, for Ronnie's kid, that was it. He wasn't hiring Scott based on what he saw in the video.
Oh, really? The video was a turnoff.
It was a non-sales tool.
Scott's staring like he knows this is 100% true. And you don't even want to come back to defend yourself.
Scott, what was the video?
It was just me doing a wedding.
Do you still have it?
Probably somewhere. I don't know.
Could you please
look
bring
around.
it to me?
You got to find that.
Yeah, that's a TV special.
Excuse me.
That's worth money.
Would you like to see my highlight reel?
Sure.
I'm sure it'll excite you.
I can't believe it. Ronnie's son looked at the video and said, next.
It's like the DJ version of Schindler's List. So depressing.
The son of a friend.
I know I look like a sad sack sitting here, but when you see me in my tuxedo,
I'm a different guy.
I thought I did a pretty good job. I mean, for what it was.
I mean, I did a great job.
I'm a different guy when I get behind that turntable.
That's right.
Isn't it weird that your highlight reel turned them off?
I guess.
Here I am taking my 5th smoking break.
I often need to go out and have a cigarette to relax. But don't worry, the music will flow.
I have an assistant who spins.
Yeah.
Here's me saying hands up.
Sir, can you wake up? Here's people refusing to pay me. Here's me driving off.
That's why they call the song Hands Up. I used to use a gun to get my money.
Wasn't Joey Boots your assistant?
How the dance started.
For a little while, yeah. He helped me out.
Great.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a good team.
That was great.
Those parties must have ended early.
Can you imagine? Mr. Fun is here.
Yeah.
The life of the party.
Mr. Fun and his fun assistant.
A gay drug addict and a downer of a DJ.
And Mr. Zippity Doodah.
A gay drug addict and Joey Boots.
I used to get. I didn't know he was gay. I used to get undressed in front of him too.
I wanted my try to suck my cock.
And he's still gay.
Wait, you used to do like a costume change? You used to
no, I would come in dungarees when we set up. I would just come in
then you
jeans
get in
and
tuxedo.
Then I change.
Alter ego.
Then I change into my,
like Superman.
That's right. My super outfit. My super tux.
Are there 2 people you'd want at your party the least? I mean, like, can you name them? Joey Boots and Scott the engineer show up with them.
I'm schlepping in my equipment now, but don't worry, I'm in my jeans. That's when I'm moving stuff. Then I'll slip into my outfit.
I mean, I wouldn't accuse anybody of anything, but if anybody remembers anything missing from one of those weddings.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Okay.
It's a great... Why, did you want to add something?
No, nothing.
See, when you get into his DJ days, I just think of the time that the kids attacked.
We've been through this.
Yeah, well, the kids beat him up.
He got beaten up by 6-year-olds.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Okay.
I won't embarrass you with that story. What else?
Oh, one of his better DJ days.
Scott.
Oh, it's you.
What? You're not confident enough?
No, not now. Not anymore. I used to be.
You're too far out of the
I was
game?
the life of the party.
When?
1927. That would be it.
No, so seriously, how long would it take for you to get back in the game?
Oh, it would take a while. I mean, I would have to get all the music that's current, not only current, for the past probably 10 years of music to get up to date. I'd have to get new equipment. I mean, it's a big investment to get back into the thing.
So a lot of time and money would have to put into this?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they don't even use CDs anymore, which is really, I stopped 5 years ago, and now nobody uses CDs anymore. Technology is so far advanced from 5 years ago that they use a laptop with a hard drive. That's it. So everything would have to be set up again, Can I tell you?
So not even for Beetlejuice?
Nobody gets me.
I have an offer.
A
legitimate offer.
Doug
Again,
Goodstein with an offer.
Again, I'm not doing this as a goof. Like, it came up yesterday, this on the air with you and DJing, and then in a meeting, like 4 hours later, we needed a DJ. How about we'll get a DJ and you could be the celebrity host? Like DJs have.
Okay. I would consider.
So it's sort of like a DJ, but you'll just introduce some songs. You'll talk to the crowd.
Right. Okay. I'll think about that.
And I'll pay you.
Oh, look at that! Even money involved with this. Look at that.
What do you think?
It sounds reasonable. I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Who the fuck does this guy think he is? No goof.
Everything, it is a goof, because everything Doug does, there's always a motive behind it. And so, of course it's a goof.
There's no goof.
There's going to be cameras there.
What's the goof? We're going to have
It's a Beetlejuice show. There's going to be cameras there. Here comes Scott the engineer to make a fucking fool out of himself.
What's the goof? It's a party with 300 Stern fans.
Oh, yeah, just what I need. Just what I need.
Beetlejuice show. And what's the goof? What could go wrong?
No, I wouldn't get heckled at all, right? From 300 Stern fans at a party that I'm fucking hosting.
You got to do it.
You're Scott Super DJ.
Super DJ, right.
You're too good to DJ, so you could just
maybe
be on the mic.
Maybe if you can control the amount of tomatoes that get thrown at me, I might consider.
We'll talk.
We'll have the business discussion. We have this is called negotiation tactics. You see, you gotta wait. You gotta wait and see. Play out the scenario.
As you know, sitting here this evening, we have a few members of the staff of the Howard Stern Show. Hey, look who's here! Oh my God. Why don't we introduce Gary Baba Booey?
Freaking bastard smokes like a... This guy smokes, he's dying of cancer.
I know, right? Give me that. Now give me that. Just give it for a second. Look at Scott's hair, and look at John's hair, and you tell me what it's like. Jackie almost beat its own page, Joe and Marley. Jackie was someone to do a few minutes ago. Just kidding, Mr. Ganji. I'm very excited that I brought Mike's father, who's like within 14 minutes of my age, and I'm twice Mike's age, so I'm here visiting my friend Mike. His father and I should be out fishing together. Last time I was at a wedding, and somebody asked me to do time to come up and said, listen, do some jokes, the whole family wants to hear the jokes, the whole family wants to hear the jokes. I swear to God, the bride's mother was dry heaving in the bathroom. So, cursedly. How do you say it? Huh? I'm bowing out. Okay.
Let me just say one thing.
No, John.
You blew my moment.
Of course I did. You blew my moment. Of course I did.
I was gonna say it's got a bit parody with the Bill Murray character.
A what? That freaking. What do you say?
I'm doing good.
So what are you doing down here today?
What am I doing? What are you writing a book?
I got it now.
Just going down and see Howard talk about how come we're taking 2 months to get back on the radio show. How are you?
2 months is too long, right?
2 months is way too long. My fans cannot wait 2 months. I can't wait 2 months.
Chuck Zito, as you know, is a host on this channel, on Howard 101.
One of my favorites.
The best host.
Considered the best host. Better, certainly, than me.
Better than Bubba.
Better than Bubba.
Than all of
He's
the
better
professionals.
Chuck Zito is better on the radio than me
there.
and Bubba put together times 10.
I don't know how he never
It's
had
true.
a career in radio.
I like that.
He did a couple of shows and already is better than me.
I don't know why he bothers. Chuck, I'm looking at your tattoo.
Oh, it's a new one. How you like that?
I didn't think I had seen that before.
Chuck, this is a beautiful tattoo of Jesus H. Christ himself on your arm now.
Oh, wow.
The size of your entire shoulder.
This is my niece, Faith. She's 8 years old. She has cancer, and I put that on for her.
And Jesus. Really? Let me ask you a bit. Are you a religious man?
Well, I don't go to church every
But to put Jesus...
Not even every year.
Your 8-year-old niece got cancer.
Yes.
How does that happen?
I don't know, man.
Was there a history?
It says no. That's why I say says sometimes God can be so evil, you know.
That's a shame.
But it's she had a brain tumor at 7 years old.
Oh.
Jeez.
And when they removed the tumor, she can't walk or talk anymore.
Oh.
So she's
That's
8 years
awful.
old now. Now she's just trying to get her speech back, and she's therapy. And
see, I get the chills and I get upset when I hear that.
Because a kid doesn't have a chance in life. That's what hurts me so much.
You have a
For somebody
sister?
like me, I'm 55 already, and you know, I've done some things in my life. It should have happened to me, and I would change place with her any second.
What do you have, a sister or a brother?
I have 2 sisters.
And this is your sister's kid?
Well, actually, it's my great niece. It's my sister's sons. It's my great niece.
It's a shame. So
Faith. So her name is Faith, so I put this on for her.
So people must think you're very religious with Jesus Christ.
That's what the guy saw. He said, "When did you see God?" I said, "What?" I saw him last night. I was on some restaurant.
You just like his picture.
Yeah. Well, what happened was, when I was a kid living in Bensonhurst, I've seen these 3 guys actually walking out of a basement apartment, and they all had tattoos, and they all were with Christ head. I said, "Man, that looks pretty cool. I always wanted a Christ head."
Right.
So I finally got a Christ head, and now it was for a good cause. So I put my niece's name there.
Very nice. Let me tell you. So before you beat a man almost to death, does he see Jesus' face? I mean, in a way, it's
I
sort
show
of
him. You see this?
Yeah. Guess who you're going to meet?
You believe in God? That's because you're going to meet him.
Don't you?
I hope you meet him.
Don't you think that's great? Like you say, look up at Jesus while I put you down.
Bye-bye. See that?
Look at
Bam.
that. Boom. So
But
the
it's
guy
good tattoo.
when
Adam from Big Joe's did that.
Hey Chuck, have you ever beat up a guy and I mean really give him a good pummeling, and then he sees Jesus and he thinks he's having a near-death experience? Like he goes, "Hey, I'm Chuck, thank you. You beat me so hard. I saw Jesus Christ."
Well,
You go, "No, asshole, it's my tattoo."
The tattoo's fairly new, though, right?
Nah, yeah, that's I haven't beaten anybody up with the new tattoo yet.
You haven't?
So actually,
Would you come in
that's
here?
20 hours.
Wow.
And it's 4 sittings, 5 hours each. So
Well, I would think Chuck Zito would sit for all 20 hours.
No,
I figure
no,
you're so
man.
tough that you could
Chuck
handle
has
it.
other things to do.
not just that. After a while, after like 5 hours sitting there, it's hurting, man.
You don't want the tattoo guy getting weary either.
They say the longer it takes, you get used to it. That's bullshit, man. It's needles going in your arm.
That's right. Yeah,
and it's
the most I've ever been tattooed was like maybe 2-3 hours.
Right.
And it gets a little on your nerves after a while.
Oh yeah, I've seen Sly. Sly's tattooed now.
Oh, is he?
Stallone.
Yeah.
He sat through. I was with him 10 hours at one time.
One sitting.
One sitting, man. He took it.
I don't. It doesn't bother me to get tattooed. Doesn't hurt.
You could
Yeah,
do
but
10
look how big it
hours?
is. What do you got? A
That's-
dot
it's-
there?
Come on, man.
A
What are you
dot.
thinking about? That's you got a dot. That's true. Yeah, yours is rather
what are you
involved.
talking about?
I sit there. It's a little thing over there.
Didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me. Zip. Okay, next.
Now, what is this latest controversy? Somebody had the nerve. You're one of the best actors I've ever seen. I remember
thank
you
you,
on Oz.
man. Thank you.
And everyone, and I want to meet the man who says you're not.
Right.
Now, let me understand. So somebody, it said in page 6 that somebody, you were working on a film.
Right.
And somebody who worked with you said you were a punch-mugged, terrible actor. Now, I mean, that's very disrespectful, isn't it?
He wants to see Jesus.
He wants to see Jesus. Is there really
Well, what
someone who
happened
said
was
that?
Page 6 called me. They told me who it was, and actually, I brought the kid just brought up the director. It was a little trailer of the movie if you wanted to see it.
Yes.
And he has said this guy Arthur Nascarella, which I couldn't believe. He was in Sopranos. He did a lot of things.
He's a friend of yours.
And he's a friend of mine. And I never heard him talk bad about anybody. But I think it was just somebody stirring the pot and starting shit.
Yeah,
because supposedly they called him. He says I would never say that. And
He says he never.
Chuck.
He says he never said it.
Never said it.
He did. He did say
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if he's a guy who's never started trouble, why would he start with you?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So like I said, it was just somebody starting shit. And
What if he had said it? And fortunately, he was smart enough not to say it. What if he had said it?
well, then he'd go down the road like the other people, road of hard knocks, man.
I can't imagine. In fact, someone said to me, "Gee, the other day when you came up in your costume for your movie there, with the mustache, someone said to me, hey, Chuck's wearing a strange outfit." Somebody said it. I go, "Are you fucking crazy?"
That's a strange outfit.
I
That
said,
was a suit
strange
on.
outfit.
You told me this. I wore a suit for you one day.
I said, "You want to get your fucking head knocked off?" There's nothing
strange about
strange.
a suit?
I said, even if it was strange, Chuck can make that look normal. You asshole.
I thought that was a pretty good-looking suit. What are you talking about?
Chuck, please. I straightened the guy right out.
Good.
Yeah,
Did you hit
don't
him?
worry about it. Yeah. No, I didn't even need to. I told him you were going to hit him. So recently you attended a UFC fight, Ultimate Fighting Championship fight, with a beautiful girl in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And you describe that the girl you're with, very beautiful girl, starts talking to another guy.
Oh, no. What happened was I took this girl. We met, actually, a few weeks before the UFC. She said she was a big UFC fan.
Now, was this a date?
Well, that night it was, a date.
Now, by the way, I bring
actually,
this up-
Donald was sitting in front of me, Donald Trump. And he says, is that your girlfriend? I said, well, tonight it is.
By the way, I
So-
bring this story up because
Yes.
men have to learn how to behave in certain situations.
Right.
And Chuck is very good at that.
What
A lot
do
of
you
his
do?
show, when he works on Howard 101, is devoted to how to behave like
How
a
to
man.
be a man.
How to be a real man.
Because there's no role models out there these
No,
days.
I
is
could
there?
I could tell you how to be a man, but you know it'd be a joke. Chuck would know how to do
You
it.
know, it's
All right, so you're
where
there-
you go to, like California and Vegas, guys aren't like used to getting smacked around.
Right.
They're very disrespectful.
Right.
And people have told me before that they don't care if you're with a girl; they'll come right up to you and start talking to the girl.
In fact,
So
you
yeah,
said this
yeah,
has
that I
happened
want
to
to see
you.
that.
One thing I notice many times when I'm with a woman, you're always respectful. You never,
He's
like,
never tried to hit on a girl
no,
that's with you.
Chuck could easily grab the
forget
girl by the hair and drag her off, and he doesn't. He's respectful. There is a respect that you give someone when they're out on a date, right?
But you have
Of course,
said that
of course.
people have started just walked past you, ignored you completely, and started talking to Beth.
Absolutely, I do nothing. But Chuck, what
You're
does
a karate man.
I
You
know.
should-
Shotokan. What does a real man do in this situation?
I take this girl and I pick her up first. She meets me at the. I stay at the Planet Hollywood hotel and casino there now. It's a big, beautiful place. Everybody stays there now. So we jump in a limo. They take us to the fight.
Right.
So as soon as we get in a limo, she starts texting people. I hate that. First of all, I hate that.
You're a man
You know,
who wants to be paid attention to.
She's texting while she's with you?
Don't you feel like, wow, I must really be boring this woman if she's
yeah,
texting?
exactly.
Yeah.
We get to the fight. I'm watching the fights. I look over. She's texting. I'm saying, who the fuck is she texting, right?
Thought she was a fan.
Yeah. Thought she was a fan. I'm thinking that we had front row seats. Dana White's always great to me.
So the whole time you're on this date, she's texting. Go ahead.
Yeah. Then we go to with some friends, and we go to Rayo's. They have a new Rayo's in Caesar's Palace.
Perfect.
So we go to Rayo's. We have a big dinner.
It's a night, and you're buying her dinner, right?
Yeah, we're buying the dinner.
Right.
So then next thing she goes, well, I want to go out and have, and we're sitting eating.
Don't you think because you're
Texting while
texting
you
it?
Oh,
Did you ever think, gee, she's probably excited that
telling everybody she's with
with
me.
Chuck Zito?
Yeah, okay. I don't know about that. So after dinner, she goes, I'm going to go have a cigarette. Then I said, you smoke? Because she was tall. She was beautiful.
Right.
Yes. I said, okay, go out.
All right.
I'm talking to my friends. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes, like 15 minutes. I said, where the fuck is this girl, right? So I walk out, and Rayo's had a front patio where everybody's smoking.
Sure.
But like 20 feet away, there was a big fountain in the middle. And I see her sitting down, and then some big guy is leaning over her, talking to her. I'm saying, what the fuck is this, right? So I walk towards the guy, and I walk towards them. I get in between her and the guy, and he kneels up, and he's a big guy, bigger than me, right?
Right.
I said, did you lose something? He goes, no, what do you mean? I said, did you lose something? He goes, no. I said, then get the fuck out of here before I knock you the fuck out. Right?
But Chuck, in fairness, if I may ask, at that point, how's the guy to know that this guy...
Well, thank you very much, because she said the same thing to me. She got upset that I got upset.
Right.
And he goes, well, I'm waiting for a friend. And I said, then go wait somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here before I knock you out, right?
Right.
So then she goes, well, look, he saw a single girl here smoking.
Right.
I said, well, you're not single. You're with me tonight.
Right.
And you should have just said, I'm having a cigarette. I like to be left alone.
Right.
Instead of this conversation.
See, I have the problem with her. She should have said to him what you said.
Well, he sees, I don't know. I got pissed off. What could I say?
Talk. Talk to who? You know, Chuck,
So then what happened? And I get in between them. I left out. I get in between them.
Right.
I said, did you lose something? No. I said, get the fuck out of here. He goes, I wasn't talking to her. I said, no, what were you talking to, the fucking fountain?
Right.
I said, get out of here before I knock you the fuck out. And then she goes, well, there was no reason for that. He wasn't doing it. I said, you're not by yourself. You're with me tonight.
Right.
Then what happened was when my girlfriend's coming, that's who she was texting. So her girlfriend comes, shows up. She goes, well, where are we going to go? I said, what do you mean, where are we going to go?
Right.
I said, I want to go with you.
Right, yeah.
Well, my girlfriend's
what
here,
is she
but we want you to
adding
come
the
with us. I said, well, I'll tell you what. You want to be with your girlfriend? Have a nice night. And I left.
Wow. You know what? You want to know something?
Kick the girl
If
to
I
the
was in a
curb.
situation where somehow I mistakenly talked to a woman you were with, I would just say to you, listen, Chuck, I'm never talking to another woman again. I would swear that's all right. You know, I had a similar.
pissed me off.
I had a similar incident. I'm at a place, and this is years ago. A guy starts talking to a girl I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and bought them drinks because they looked like they were having a good time.
They were having a nice time.
Yeah, he was much bigger than me. I don't think I could have handled it.
He's talking to your girlfriend?
That's right.
And you bought them drinks?
That's right, and I left.
This is why we need your show, Chuck.
Chuck, I thank you for straightening me out.
Howard
now
went
I know what to do. So I say to the guy, how'd you like me to fucking knock you out right now? I got
Howard
it.
went over to the guy and said, listen, I should fucking wait somewhere else. I'm an asshole.
Would you mind if I said, listen, I know Chuck Zito, and he's going to knock you the fuck out?
Go ahead. Use my name, Howard. Use my name anytime you want. It's because of you I'm on a radio show, and it's because you I do radio now.
Chuck, one question, though. You're out with a girl. She texts for a friend.
Yeah.
In your mind, maybe she wants a threesome. Her friend, and you. I mean, was that possible? This was not that.
Nah.
No way.
Nah,
I think you were
because it
right
was
to leave. I think you were right to leave, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, the date didn't sound like it was going well.
She was texting the whole time. She's not talking to Chuck. And then the next thing you know, she's bringing a girl for protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's adding somebody to the
Protection.
date.
I need that for protection.
Yeah,
I
protection.
want to be with you. I don't want to be with her.
Right.
Then she goes, well, we want you to come. I don't want to go now. I said, goodbye.
How'd you meet this chick?
So, I was at a function. Actually, I met at the Rambo function.
Right.
I was actually here a couple of days before I went to the Rambo.
Right. And then
we
she
were talking about that, and she was there with some people, and I said hello and everything else.
Are you getting laid, though? You have any... I mean, I can't imagine after something like that, you didn't go out and get laid somewhere.
Not with her that night, that's for sure. No.
Wow.
But we were doing that, and it just pissed me off. And like I says, in California, it seems that they disrespectful out there. In New York, they know. Hey, you fuck with somebody's girlfriend, you're going to get beat up,
Maybe
shot,
people
stabbed,
don't know
whatever.
maybe they didn't realize who you were, you know? I mean...
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right. A man's supposed to respect somebody else's
You're right.
girlfriend and everything.
But how
and
is
the guy
that
was bigger than me.
Yeah, but how is that guy supposed to know? She's out there by herself smoking a cigarette.
Well, I shouldn't blame him. I blamed her too. So
he was heated up.
And then I was just pissed off because I'm waiting with my guests in there, and she's out there talking to this guy. And the guy was like twice my size anyway.
Right.
At least take a shot at me.
Right.
You know, try it. take the shot.
You're very
wasn't that
intimidating.
interested in the girl.
So, you know, a lot of times I would see you around with Pam Anderson. I know
Yes.
you were friends.
Yes.
I feel you've finally gotten her pants. Because
why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. In 2007, it was reported that Chuck dated Pam Anderson. They were seen cuddling and kissing on New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. He always claims they're just friends. But you're always around there. There seems to be something going
Cuddling?
on. She's always calling you when she comes to town. I believe you fucked Pam Anderson. I do, Chuck. And I think you ought to... Come on, what happened? Did you fuck her or not?
I told you.
You fucked her.
I would love to tell you and 20 million people, 1 million other people I banged Pam.
Nothing.
We're just friends.
No kidding. I
Till
can't
this
believe
day,
this.
I did
Is
not
there a
bang
little
Pam Anderson.
Cuddling among you friends?
Well, there's a little cuddling there, but there's no banging.
Was there kissing?
Yeah, we kissed. It was New Year's.
You were making out a little and cuddling?
A little.
Boy, if she went that far, you think she'd
Yeah, why
fuck
didn't you try to...
Well, she went that far. You think she'd blow me, right?
Right. At least a
What the
blowjob.
fuck,
Right.
man? What the fuck, man?
I can't believe what you're telling me.
We're friends.
Really
We're friends. She's a dear friend. She calls me, of course, when she comes to town. She calls you too, I'm sure.
She does always call.
My girl's calling you? What's going on over here?
Oh, don't worry. I'll buy you drinks. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. By the way, you can check out Chuck Zito's website. What's going on the website? ChuckZito.com. What do we do?
Actually, this is my new shirts I came up with. We have this new Italian bad boy wear that I'm selling.
Yes. Clothing is your
clothing
thing now?
line. Clothing line.
Okay.
Well, we're trying.
Right.
We're trying.
And what else goes on there?
We have just a bunch of pictures. We have my book we still sell on there. In fact, I'm in the middle of my second book now.
No kidding.
Yes.
What do you mean a second book? What's that
Well,
about?
my first book ends in 1998.
Right.
So from 98 till now, 10 years later, I've been arrested a dozen times and back to jail and all that shit.
Since 98.
Since 98.
You've been busy.
I've been busy.
What is it, Fluff Off Lowly?
Would you like to hear a very amusing Chuck Zito story that
Yes.
one of the guys just told me? So apparently, you know, Doug, who works here, when he lived in the city, used to have parties.
Right.
And Chuck came to one of his parties, and everybody was having a good time. And then it came time to leave. And I guess Chuck got on his motorcycle. It was late. It was making a lot of noise. So a woman came out and started yelling at him about his motorcycle.
Yeah. Yes.
And he's like, just be quiet, whatever. She goes, you know what? I'm going to go get my husband. He's a karate instructor, and you're in big trouble.
Oh,
Guy walks out, lays eyes on Chuck. He goes, Mr. Zito, I'm so sorry. My wife has no idea what she's talking about. And
She'll learn to love the sound of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was so upset about the bike. She came out, started saying it. So of course I'm
in Manhattan. She's upset about a bike.
Well, Doug lives on a quiet street, I guess.
I guess so.
So she starts yelling at me, and then I start saying like, "Suck my what?" She goes, "What did you say?" I said, "You heard me." She got a husband. He came out.
I tell you that. So take a couple of calls. Chuck Zito. Frank, you're on the air in Longview, Washington. Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I slapped Chuck. He didn't say anything.
You slapped Chuck?
Yeah, right.
I die.
That's right. I'm the doctor that delivered him.
Oh, you're the doctor who delivered. There you go. That was the last man that slapped you.
That was the last time. Yeah.
Well, I gotta go arrange foster care for the kids now.
Thank you. All right, there he slapped you. He was the doctor that brought you into the world. Yes, Mark. Go ahead in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Chuck, I've been around a couple of broads that are even worse than the one that you went out with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They deserve a slap. I never had the balls to slap them because I'm not a man, because they definitely deserved it. Have you ever done anything like that?
Well, I never smacked a girl in my life. I never touched a girl.
You never have?
Never.
So
never.
a real
I was
man...
married 30 years to my wife, never cracked her. I should have, though.
When's the last time you got laid?
Well, he didn't get that girl the other day.
No.
The text message girl.
Nothing like that.
You'll never get married again?
No.
Why
Never.
not? You're not going to fall
unless
in
I
love?
have kids. Unless I have kids, I get married. But
you know,
You're
aren't
not
you
going
tired?
to give love a try?
Aren't you tired of chasing all this pussy all the time?
Not really.
You're not. You like to chase, and you never find one that really turns you on and you want to stay with.
You know what? I don't know what it is. I don't know because I
Don't
was
you
married
like
so long for
women?
30 years.
Yeah.
I had this girl, a couple of nights ago at the house, and we had a good time. And I have a big bed.
Where'd you meet this one?
Scores.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What, she was a customer or a stripper?
Yes, stripper.
Stripper. Go ahead. Yeah.
So we went.
Look at you.
Went to my house and.
What happened? She said, "Hey, Chuck,
we had a good time. We were banging. We were doing this. We were sucking, fucking everything." And then I came and everything was cool and I started to doze off a little. And the next thing you know, she puts her arm around me. I like to go to sleep. I saw her. Wait a minute. I'm done. We just came. Go on your side. It's a big bed. Don't touch me.
Really?
Oh yeah. I fuck that, man.
Oh my goodness! No cuddling with Chuck.
Now, Chuck,
the cuddling is good with some people, but sometimes it's just.
But once you say to a woman after you've fucked her, you've sucked her, you've done it all.
Get over to your side.
To say to her, get over on your side. She never saw you again, I bet, after that, right? No. She was mad, right? That's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. It's this time. There's like a time to sleep, and there's a time to come, and there's a time to rest, and that was rest time.
Wait a minute, Chuck. Do you ever date these women more than a few times? I mean, do you get right in there right away all the time?
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
That's
like my sister Cindy, I tell her, right? Yeah. She goes, I says, the last girl I just met was 18 years old. Right. She goes, what kind of conversation could you have with an 18-year-old girl? I said, Sin, I'm not having with these girls to have conversations.
But let me ask you something. I mean, seriously.
We're worried about you.
When you say that to a woman, she doesn't come back for more, right? That was it. You insulted her.
It's not an insult. It's just that, like I said, at a certain time,
So you two
time to rest.
You two will not see each other again. Is that correct? It was a one night.
Probably not.
Probably not. See?
Yeah.
See?
Where is
who?
Baba.
Benji. Look at his face.
I didn't do that.
Look at his face. Show Chuck all the blood coming out of your mouth.
He's still bleeding.
He's still bleeding.
Yeah, I just got a call from your ex there or whatever the fuck.
Ivy.
I read about Ivy in the newspaper.
She called me the other day to say she wants somebody beat up. Right? She calls me. I said, call Benji. Don't call me.
Yeah, you're not getting laid.
It's like I thought it was a setup, man.
Yeah.
She goes, I'll pay you money to get my money back or something. I don't know. About a family. I said, do me a favor. Do not call. I don't want to hear you.
Yeah, right. You're not looking to do hits on people.
Forget about it.
Right.
The paper said she might be in some trouble.
Yeah, Benji. I didn't realize how serious it was. Ivy's in big trouble, right?
Yeah, we don't go out anymore. But yeah, she went to jail Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she's out now.
She's out of jail.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a story. I don't know if you want to do it now or later, but
maybe some other time.
There's always a story.
You've been in jail.
It's always a story.
What was it like when you were in a Japanese jail?
I was in Japanese prison for 4 months.
4 months.
Why were you in Japanese prison?
Well, actually, I was in Japan when this whole bust happened in '85. And I was with Joan Jett and Bon Jovi. They were out there. And this was before Bon Jovi was anything. I mean, they came back to the States. They became very big.
So this is probably back in the 80s.
85.
Okay.
And then they had a big raid against the Hells Angels in the United States, and they raided my home.
Right.
And I was with actually 20 Hells Angels. We were out there to vote on a Japanese charter.
Right.
But they never made it, so...
You mean you were thinking of starting a Hells Angels branch in Japan?
In Japan, yeah.
Right. So do you think they arrest you to keep you from starting a new branch?
No. They had a big nationwide sweep for a couple of years. They had this investigation, and I was one of them that they raided my home. So I surrendered to the American Embassy out there because I didn't want to get caught on the plane and show good faith and surrender.
Right.
So they handed me over to Japanese police. And they were supposed to put me on a plane the next day to fly back to the United States.
Right.
And they put me in there for 4 months waiting to be extradited.
Wow.
So I was in Japanese prison 4 months.
Why do you think they kept you in the Japanese prison as opposed to just taking you right out of there?
Because that's the treaty they had between Japan that you have to extradite people.
So would you say to the Japanese
so they just
prison?
suckered me when I went over there. They said, we'll send you back tomorrow. So okay, cool.
Is Japanese prison 10 times worse than American prison?
Man, the worst prison in the United States is like a hotel compared to Japan.
Why is it so bad in Japan?
But it wasn't bad for me because I was locked down 23 hours a day.
Okay.
So, and I was separated from the rest of the prisoners because it was all Japanese prisoners.
Right.
But they don't, like the jails here, you watch TV, you play pool, you do courses.
Right.
Over there, you're locked down. They have like a foot wide mat down the whole corridor, the whole tier.
Right.
And you have to walk on that mat, single file. You can't talk to each other.
Wow.
Nothing. No.
But don't they serve that fabulous sushi?
Yeah, is it like going to Nobu?
Is there like Nobu, free Nobu?
I don't know. I was living on white bread and the water a day.
No kidding.
I didn't eat the stuff they were having, man. It was like fish heads and
fucking octopus.
Shit, man.
Fish heads.
Shit crawling around in the fucking soup and shit. I said, fuck that, man.
So you literally lived for 4 months on bread and water.
Bread and water.
No kidding.
Literally.
And you probably lost a lot of weight.
No, actually, I gained weight because I was training every day. I was doing 1,000 push-ups a day and sit-ups. That's all I did.
What did you do in your cell all day for 4 months? Did you just sit there?
Talk to yourself.
Do they have any books in English that you could read or something?
Actually, they had a couple. I had some sent in.
Right.
So my wife at the time was sending my books in and all. So I was allowed to get some, I think, a letter a week. And you were allowed to get a book.
Wow.
So
wow. Now, why wouldn't they let you out into the regular population?
That's the rules they have there. They don't let any
foreigners
in with the prisoners in case something happens, I guess.
But sounds awful.
Meanwhile, I was twice the size of all these guys. These guys were small, but then they had some big like sumo guys as guards. They didn't fuck around there.
Right. Man, no TV, huh?
TV. You're lucky if they had a radio there, man. Forget about it. They had nothing.
Wow.
They had nothing. And
so
they used to play in the morning.
So do you go insane? I mean, you're just staring at a wall.
Basically. It was a 6 by 8 foot cell. And you were there 23 hours a day.
Wow.
Then they took you out for an hour and they put me in a cage outside.
Wow.
And all the other inmates would just look at me, and a lot of people would say, Rocky.
Rocky.
And I was
Rocky.
And it was pretty wild. I mean, I could laugh about it now, but it was pretty wild.
Good then.
It wasn't good then.
Listen, no disrespect, but do you ever break down and cry when something like that's going on?
Does Chuck Zito cry?
Will Chuck Zito cry in a bad situation like that? And no one would fault you for doing it.
No, I've cried sometimes at night there. You know?
Did?
Yeah, yeah. Just say, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's sad, yeah.
And, especially things going on now, my niece and all that stuff.
Right.
Hey.
You're a human being. Some people think you're not. Some people think you're Superman.
Well,
Superman.
I do worry, though, about this whole thing of not really wanting to get close to a woman.
Like an asshole.
You know what, Robin
is disturbed.
I've been with some girls, and
hey, someone told me you banged 3 girls in a 4-hour span. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of tough to get close when you're doing that.
What happened in Vegas? I know they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but
that's
for my
a bunch
listeners,
of bullshit, man.
Right?
Shit happened in Vegas. Everybody knew about it before I even got home.
You know what?
It's not like the old days.
You know what I find doesn't stay in. You know what I find doesn't stay in Vegas? Herpes. That can't.
What do you mean you banged 3 girls in a 4-hour span? How does that even?
Well, I was at the Hard Rock Hotel that night, and I picked one girl up at the pool, went upstairs, and we had a good time. And then I was off. I went to see Carson Daly. He was performing that night. He had his show.
Right.
And before I walked in, some girls, and I had my fedora on,
right.
Fedora I wear, my long duster. She goes, "Oh, that's a nice hat." So I turn around, I saw this like 6-foot beautiful model, man. I said, "Wow." I says, "Where you going?" She goes, "Mandalay Bay." And I said, I think I told you the story once. I think I've said it on my show. I says, "Mandalay Bay." I said, "Well, I'm going to go see Carson. Would you like to come to the show with me?" "Yeah, I'll come in with you." I said, "All right." So we start talking. Got my arm around her. She's sitting on a chair, and I'm standing up over one of those bar stools. So I'm talking to her. I said, "Oh, by the way, what do you do?" She goes, "I work." I said, "I know. What do you do?" She goes, "I work." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, how much do you work for?" Right. She goes, $1,000. I said, "Look, I just want you an hour. I don't want you for the whole night." She goes, "That is an hour." I said, "I'll tell you what, baby." I said, "Go back to Mandalay Bay." So that's when she says, "What the battery say to the potato chip?" I says, "What?" She goes, "Whenever you're ready, I'm free to lay."
Wow.
I took her upstairs and banged her. Free. A freebie.
So you got to feel pretty good about your appearance and your looks and your demeanor, because when a whore, a prostitute, offers you her services for free, I mean, that's quite a compliment, isn't it?
Yes, she was pretty wild.
So
$1,000, come on.
You banged her, and did you tip her? Did you give her anything?
Tip.
You tip.
I gave a tip on my dick. That's how I get it.
And then, so that's 2 girls.
Now, where the third one comes
The same one.
Yeah.
We went down. We were in the right after. Well, she left right after.
Right after you banged her.
Yeah. And I went downstairs. They have that bar in the middle of the Hard Rock Circle Bar. You've been in before, yeah. Circle. That's pretty wild. There.
Yeah, that's always a good
Picked up
time.
another girl there.
You'd think you'd be drained at this point, not even.
No, not for some reason. You know, when you get a new one, you just if you're with the same old one,
rejuvenate,
right? Yeah, you rejuvenate yourself, man.
Right.
Bam.
It's true. That's true.
Bam. It was. I was married 30 years. It was time, makeup time, man.
Now you don't.
It's almost like fishing. I mean, all of a sudden, some days you can catch 3, 4, 5 fish.
But you're not a Cialis or Viagra guy.
Oh, wait a second.
I don't need that
I'll
yet.
take care of this, Chuck.
I don't need that.
How dare you?
But you know what? I tried. Let me tell you
I'll
something.
come over there and slap you.
I tried that. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Really?
That's a bunch of bullshit.
You tried Cialis?
Viagra. It don't do these. Bam! If I come, I gotta go right back down. The same way. They're saying for erection for 4 hours. That's bullshit.
No,
You're looking for that 4-hour.
Oh, I'm looking for that. What are
They
you kidding
say
me?
your erection, though, is stronger and harder with the Viagras.
You know what it does, though? You're able to recoup faster.
Right.
I saw that.
Yeah, all right.
And actually, Hank Garrett, we do a big martial arts thing for Alan Goldberg. He's got to say, he says, "You ever see that commercial Viagra?"
Right.
If you have an erection for more than 4 hours, call your doctor. He goes, if I have an erection for more than 4 hours, I'm going to call every girl I ever met in my life.
Well, you're not kidding.
Why waste it?
Yeah, you don't need a doctor.
Isn't it true you were arrested because you refused to take your jacket off? Is that true?
Yes.
How does that happen to you? How does that happen to you?
I don't know, man. That was happening in Foxwoods Casino.
Yeah.
I went to go see the Vander Holyfield, John Ruiz fight.
Take your jacket
I had my
off.
Hells Angel jacket on at the time when I was a Hells Angel.
Yeah.
And I got there for an hour. I was signing autographs and taking pictures with everybody.
Right.
Then I went to the box office to get my tickets because HBO invited me because
Right.
I was still doing Oz at the time. And they used to invite all the Oz and Sopranos and Sex and the City people. So I turned around and could walk into the arena, and there was 4 guys with suits on. He says, "You're going to have to take that jacket off before you come in here." That's what he talked about.
Because it was a motorcycle.
Angels, yeah.
Hells
No
Angels.
He said no Hells Angels allowed. I said, I didn't see no sign when I walked in here.
Right.
I said, I was just here for an hour signing autographs. It was okay. Now you're telling me to take my jacket. I said, I'm not taking it off.
But isn't the Hells Angels jacket almost artwork at this point? I mean, it's a very common name. I mean,
Well, a lot of people.
What do they think? Something's going to happen?
What do they think? Yeah.
So then he says, I said, I'm not taking my jacket off. He goes, you have to leave. I said, I'm not leaving either. I'm a guest of HBO. I'm not leaving. So do what you got to do. I'm going in to see a fight. With that, they got on a walkie-talkie, man, and about 30 cops came in from Connecticut State Police.
Right.
And they came up to me and says, what's the problem? I said, well, you tell me. This guy's telling me I have to take the jacket off. He said, well, they don't want you in there with the jacket.
It's crazy.
I said, well, I said the same thing. That's crazy.
Right.
He goes, well, they're afraid it's going to incite violence. I said, I'm going to a fucking boxing match where 2 guys are going to kill each other.
That doesn't
and
incite
it's going
violence.
to incite violence? Are you crazy?
30 cops coming in there and harassing is going to
But-
incite violence.
So
mean,
that's
shit.
what happened. And then now what's great about it, I'm doing my second book.
But did
I'm
you
writing
get
that.
to go in with your jacket on?
Got to go in. I got arrested.
You got arrested.
I got arrested.
You were in jail.
So yeah, I went to jail. First they said, well, take your stay. And the guys, and I have the surveillance
right
video of that day. with all these cops around me, and I went crazy. I had my long fringed jacket, I had my Hells Angel patch on, and I put my finger on all their faces. I said, I'm not taking my jacket off. He says, you can see him. Well, just fold it over your arm and you can just walk in. I said, I'm not taking it off. Read my lips. I'm not taking it off.
There's no compromise here.
Exactly. I said, you tell me a guy with a Yankees jacket or something, you're going to tell him to take it off?
Right.
And then at the wind-up boys, he goes, well, you're going to have to, like, an hour. He goes, well, we don't want to do this. I said, well, you're condoning what they do. They said, well, this is a sovereign nation. They do have their own laws. I said, no, you don't. You're a Connecticut State Police.
Right.
You're saying that it's right, and you know it's wrong. And I got on the phone with Ron Kuby, the lawyer.
Right.
I'm on listening to him. You see me on the surveillance, talking to my lawyer.
Right.
Saying how far I could push and all. He goes, well, they can't tell you to take it off. It's against your rights and all that stuff. And then finally they said, well, take it off or leave. I said, I'm not doing both. And they arrested me.
And this is a big insult to you because the Hells Angels are like a family to you. This is your
I told him, I
whole
said,
life.
that's what it was. I said, it's my religion. That's what I believe in. At the time, I'm not taking it off.
Do you never wear Hells Angels stuff now because you know?
No more. Anything that had said Hells Angels goes back to the club. The club owns that. So my jacket, everything, my belt buckle,
you
rings.
give all that back.
Everything back, yeah.
Really? They didn't say to you, hey, Chuck, you're a member in good standing.
They don't care.
They don't.
I was a 25-year member. They don't care, man. It goes back to the club. It belongs to the club.
And you understood that?
Of course. You understand that when you...
Can you still visit the club as a friend?
Yeah, sure.
You're in good standing, aren't you?
Actually, the people I was with from Hells Angels from British Columbia, Randy Jones, was in Rayo's with me with the girl.
Oh, okay.
So actually, I traded him for he had a beautiful '68 Dodge Charger because I'm into cars now.
Right.
And also, we've met a friend of yours. You know the kid, Evan Metropolis?
Yes, Evan. Yeah, the tuna fish kid.
Yes. I went to his house the other day.
Bumblebee?
Right.
The Bumblebee.
Yeah. Bumblebee.
The Bumblebee kid. Yeah, that kid's got a plane.
He lives right behind the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Wow.
Like in a $20 million mansion.
Yeah.
Probably more.
And he's very generous.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Actually, that's what I want to talk to. They want to do my movie now, my book into a movie.
Let them do it.
They're interested in doing it.
That's good.
So he knows I'm a big car buff, and he goes, well, come see my cars. So we go out to the pool. They got this big pool with all these pillars, and they have cabanas and steam rooms, and they had this other door. We walk in the door. And we get in. It's a little room. I said, well, this is the elevator.
Right.
We're going down to my garage,
little
which
room.
is 3 stories below his pool.
It was bigger than a Japanese prison, that thing.
Right.
Wow. This kid's got some dough.
Oh, he's got money, and he's got some beautiful cars. He's got unrestored cars, not restored.
Right.
Unrestored that look like they just came out of a showroom.
Huh?
Wow.
Pristine.
Wow, that's
He's
something.
got a 427 Corvette, 800,000. He's got a 57 Mercedes, the gold wing doors, $1 million.
Wow.
Well, how many miles do they have on those cars? It just wasn't driven.
You can't
a lot?
walk over to him and just clonk him on the head and take his car. Kid.
That's the old days.
Chuck, it's always great seeing you. By the way, you got to remember that Chuck does
Tonight
is one of Chuck's shows.
Tonight's
You got
my
to
show.
tune in. You're going to have a co-host with you. You usually bring one of your friends, and sometimes
I have my friend Frankie DeBuna comes in, and
you used to have a friend who couldn't even mention his name.
Yeah, we couldn't mention his name.
Can you mention his name now?
Well, what happened with that guy? Is he all right?
Yeah, he got busted back in.
Oh,
back and all that
So he's in jail now?
No, he actually got back out, so I can't even mention this. He violated. He got back. So, but we have our show.
You're the only guy on this channel who has co-hosts
you can't
even mention their name. You're the only guy who has that. Did you know that?
I am, right?
Yeah.
So we got to be. This is 2 months, Howard. My fans are yelling at me.
They love it.
Yeah, what happened?
And we have. I don't know what happened.
They love the show.
First we did a week apart. 2 weeks apart, then it went a month apart. Now tonight's
you know what
2
it was?
months.
I think I know what it was. Tim Sabian, our program director, is mad at you. You were supposed to get him to lose weight, and you didn't come through. He's fat.
No, that's his.
Yeah.
No, that's his own fault. Because when he leaves me in the gym, he goes feeds his face. He can't do that. You have to. I can't be with you 24/7.
He's your one failure.
But no, he says I got to talk to you.
Yeah. Well,
you're the boss.
I'm the boss.
You're serious, man. You're Mr. Serious.
I say put you on every week. Check out Chuck Zito's website at chuckzito.com. Check out Chuck tonight. It's a big show. You got anything special
he
planned?
He hasn't been there in 2 months. He must have.
He must have something.
We got stuff. We'll probably say the same story that I told you before with the girl. We got other stories. We got the
new stories.
We have, like I said, the movie I've been doing. I went to go see this guy, Vinny Favorito. You ever hear him? He's a comedian.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Vinny Favorito.
Yeah.
I will go to Vegas. I saw him the first night. He's unbelievable. And this guy feeds off the funny. You got to see him. If you're ever in Vegas, he's at the.
Yeah, I heard he's great. That guy. Yeah,
he's unbelievable. He'll feed off the audience. He'll see a beautiful girl, and he doesn't just pick in the front.
Right.
In the front row. all the way in the back. He says, I see you back there, but he'll see like a beautiful girl. What's your name? You're so beautiful. Oh, Marie. Well, what do you do, Marie? Well, I'm a housewife. We just got married. Who's this? Your husband? Yeah, this is my husband, Tom. We're here. We just got married. Who's this beautiful lady next to you? This is my mother.
But no comedian ever comes up to you and starts talking about you, I hope. I mean,
that actually introduces me.
He does.
So he says to the mother, he goes, so how did your new son-in-law banging your daughter?
Right.
So the girl will get all like bent out of shape and get embarrassed.
Right.
He goes, what's the matter? You don't think your mother blew your father? And then she used to kiss you goodnight with those lips? This is the kind of guy he was. He
now,
was just...
if a comedian came up to you, and let's say you were sitting there with your sister or your mother, he starts saying, "Hey, what's the matter? Didn't you ever blow your husband?" And this, no one would do that to you, though, right? No one would ever make fun of you.
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Because I would definitely get up on the stage for that one. Definitely. And he worries about it.
If he's so fucking funny, why does he make a few jokes about Chuck Zito? I don't understand.
Because it wouldn't be funny.
Can I I'm a fan of Chuck's show. Can I make a request?
Yo.
I want you to tell a story tonight that ends with you fucking a chick while you're beating up a guy.
That's a great story.
That would have been nice at the Rayos thing that night, but it wasn't happening.
Yeah. Have you ever come close to actually fucking a chick and then punching out some guy at the same time, like a walks in the room, or you have to beat someone up while you're having sex?
How would I'm having sex in my room? Who's going to walk in my room?
I don't know. Crazy things happen.
It's not like, I'm in the bathroom.
Like maybe you're bodyguarding someone, but you're fucking a broad, and they start to mess around, so you knock the guy out and you keep banging the broad?
No.
Nothing like that.
Something close to that. I was at Dre's one night.
Right.
And I was actually sitting with two penthouse pets. I don't know if I said that before.
In L.A. or Vegas?
In L.A.
In L.A., yeah.
In L.A.
The Dre's.
That sounds good.
That place is, I was there one time.
And these penthouse pets are good looking.
I'm sorry. It was Dre's another fight. But I was sitting at Nikki Blair's.
Oh, Nikki
Blair's.
Right.
I'm in the middle, and I have a girl on each side of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the place is packed. I get up to go to the bathroom. I come back, and now I see a guy sitting at the booth.
Right.
So they're talking with the other girl. So I said, oh, she must know the guy. So I get back in. I get in between them. I'm talking to this girl now to my left. Next thing I hear, this girl says, well, would you just leave me alone and leave? I said, you don't know this guy? He goes, no. He just sat down, when you went to the bathroom.
Oh.
So I said, I says, what are you talking to her for? What do you come over here for? He goes, well, you had two. I hit him a shot out cold. He landed in the.
Well, you had two.
Yeah.
What the fuck business is it of his?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could punch somebody.
Right in Nikki Blair's. I hit him a shot. He was out cold, laying in the aisle.
What's he, a mathematician? He needs to count for you?
And that's what I'm saying. Our guys are disrespectful in California.
That is so disrespectful.
And Vegas.
Yeah.
They'll come up to you. And I've seen guys go up to girls. I'm saying, look, if I was that guy right there, I should just go over to help this guy and just crack this guy for him. Because the guy's over and the guy don't know what to do. You can see he's not a fighter.
Right.
He's having dinner with the girl and the other guy, I just think you're beautiful. I'm doing this movie. They give you that bullshit stuff.
L.A.'s packed with jerk-offs like that. Absolutely.
You've been there. You've seen that.
Now, after you knock out a guy and you're in front of two beautiful girls, I imagine the two girls take you home and have sex with you because you've proven to them what a man you are. Am I correct or not?
Well, we didn't have one of them girls.
One of the girls
both
did.
of them, yeah. One of them was married, and the
other one you had sex with.
Of course.
Of course. I'm
You know
sorry I even asked.
But in the middle of that, it was just great when everybody was sitting there having their food, putting their food in their mouth. This guy, you heard this big, bang over there. They're looking. The guy's laying there. What?
Was it like Weekend at Bernie's? You just drag this guy. You prop him up and let him sit there all night.
Now he's behaving himself. Now he doesn't know how many girls.
The same thing at Dre's. It's a big celebrity hangout. Dre's.
Right.
I'm sitting with my friend Paul Herman. He's done a bunch of movies.
Paulie Herman, yeah.
Paul, you know Paulie, right?
Sure, yeah.
He's at Argo in L.A.
Yeah.
So we're sitting at Dre's, and we're eating. So this girl I knew who I did this movie called Me and Will, Sherry Rose, came and sat next to me. So she's sitting next to me. I put my arm around the chair. We're just talking. Next thing you know, this guy comes up. He walks right over to Sherry. He goes, Sherry, come on. How you doing? Come over to sit with me, my friend. So I just looked at the guy like, maybe he don't see me.
Yeah. Maybe he's maybe he's blind.
Yeah. So I don't pay no attention. I keep talking to him. He goes, Sherry, just come with me. So I said to him, maybe she's with me. Because this guy don't know if she's, it's my sister, my daughter, my wife, my whatever.
He better be blind.
So I said, now take your shoes for a fucking walk. Get out of here before I knock you out. So he's walking real, and Paulie Herman's just banging on it. Take your shoes for a walk. That's the greatest line I've heard. But this happens in Dre's.
You give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's with me.
Right. So, so he takes his shoes for a walk.
And he's walking real slow. I says, don't be looking at me. I said, I'll get up and knock you. Really. I'm not saying it calmly. I'm saying it.
You're intense.
Aggressively.
Eyes front.
And everybody in the place is looking at me now. And the other guy's telling me, Michael Woods was the actor at the time. He goes, Chuck, take it easy. Don't tell me to fucking take it easy. These guys ain't used to get knocked the fuck out of here. Blah, blah, blah. I went crazy, man. I went crazy. But that's how they are in California.
You're absolutely right. It's a very rude
and
thing.
Vegas is the same thing. They're very rude.
It's hard enough. You get a nice-looking lady next to you. I mean, come on. Give me a shot here.
How many times that happened to you? Look, you're a beautiful girl.
Exactly.
Your soon-to-be wife.
Absolutely.
When's the wedding at Fat Cat?
Well, we're...
I didn't get my invitation.
No one did. We haven't even made a guest list.
I now see that there's going to be 150 people.
You know something?
151.
No. Wait a second. Chuck, I read that in the paper today, too.
150?
I don't know anything about this. I thought we were going to have some dinner with some friends.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a big dinner.
It's turning into a wedding.
Baba.
Do you think I'm all right? Do you think I'm crazy having a wedding? Do you think I should stay single, or do you think
first of all, she's a beautiful girl. I met her when you did Vegas.
I'm not going to do any
beautiful.
better, Chuck, than Beth, right? I mean, I'm very lucky.
Come on, you're very lucky. She's lucky. You're a great guy, and she'll have.
Do you wear Magnum?
Masculine kids.
Do you wear Magnums?
Who?
Magnum condoms. Do you wear condoms? You wear a condom, don't you? Or you don't?
You don't even bother with condoms.
You don't?
That's like taking a shower with a raincoat on.
Oh, no kidding. Even with some of these strange broads, you don't. No
Three
kidding.
in a day, you don't wear a condom?
I can. I don't wear them.
No kidding. Aren't you afraid of knocking some broad up?
No, I pretty well control.
You handle your business.
Yeah,
you pull out.
And there's some girls that actually, well, you got it.
Right, but
just before I take one, I like to put a little hole in it. So while you're in there, breaks, bum.
But there's seepage, right? There's seepage sometimes. Even though you're holding back, you could have a little bit of jizz come out of you.
I guess, yeah. I've been so lucky so far, I guess.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I can't believe what you're telling me.
And you wear one?
Always.
With Beth?
Absolutely, I have to.
I agree.
I don't want to have.
Are you out of your mind?
I can't believe that either.
I don't want to have a baby.
But after you're married, you're not going to.
No, I don't want a baby.
After you're married, you're going to wear one too?
Yeah, I don't want a baby.
What's wrong with this guy?
What are you talking about? I don't want a kid.
We can't figure it out.
You don't want a kid.
I don't want a kid.
You know, you like pull out before.
I've done the pull out, but you could have an accident pulling out, can't you? I mean, even you. I mean, you know
what? An accident ain't an accident. It's God's will, man. You know what I mean?
Wow. You holy mackerel. God's will.
What would happen, Chuck, if
God's got to have a part.
What would happen if a girl came up and said, "Look, this is your 20-year-old son that you've never met"? What would you do at that point?
And Chuck, what do you think? When you pull out, where do you drop your load? In the face, on the body, where? Where does it go?
Wherever it goes, on her tits, on her face.
Are you you just spray all over the place?
Yeah, I spray all over the place, man.
And the girls love it, right? They're like, wow. Some love it.
The other one, watch my hair, watch my
Do you ever, when they say "watch my hair," do you ever purposely put it in their hair?
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta. It's like that one with what do you do with Mary? What is that?
Something about Mary.
Something with that thing. She always like. I said, gel.
What are you doing, Mary?
But most of the ladies love when you blow load right all over. Right? Yeah.
Of course.
None of these girls want to get knocked up by you. I mean, you're a famous guy.
I don't.
Well known.
I don't want it. I mean, if I was married with a girl, sure.
So you might hit a girl in the face.
Yeah, but not with his hands.
Not like that. I mean,
Well, let me tell you something. It's a life that is worth exploring. I could see why there's going to be a second book. I understand it now.
There's going to be a second book. It's going to be better than the first one, actually.
Every day you must wake up and go, there's going to be an adventure today, don't you?
There's an adventure.
That's
and it's still going because the book is going till this day now. So
that is the spirit probably that brought you to the Hell's Angels. There's always an adventure every day, right? And everything ever since has been an adventure. Yeah. Who knows what the day is going to hold for Chuck Zito today? You know what I mean? You might walk out here and get laid.
He might have one plan and it goes a whole different way.
That's right. That's right.
Things happen, man. You think it's easy being me, Howard?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of pressure there. Would you ever see a psychiatrist? Would you ever go to someone?
Actually, I bringing that up. It's in my second book, so I don't care. I don't really say. But I did go see somebody once because I was having. Of course, we got divorced,
You took that hard.
That hit you hard.
Well, you know, you're with a girl since you're 17 years old.
Right.
And you're with her 30 years.
Right. And you never cheated?
And what was that?
Right. Chuck, once again, you're delightful. Your stories
Howard,
are great.
thank you,
We
buddy.
look forward to you tonight on the radio,
Tonight.
everybody. Tonight on Howard 101 at 7 o'clock, hang out with Chuck Zito. You
Chuck
get a chance
Zito's
to
View.
Feel like you're Chuck's friend in a way.
You know,
the
I
closest
have,
you probably ever come to.
I have a similar story to Chuck. I was in Vegas once. A beautiful hooker said to me, "You know what the potato chip said to the battery?" And I said, "What?" It's $500, Tubby.
That was a shitty potato chip.
Yeah, the potato chip charged me.
I don't understand how a potato chip even can talk.
Yes. How'd it go, man?
Went great.
You were in there for a while.
Yes, we were in there for a while. We get to talking. We get to doing our stories.
Yeah, you always
Howard
have good
loves
stories,
them.
man.
Howard loves the stories. Howard loves the stories because he wants to hear what he can't do.
It's kind of living through you, right?
Yeah, he's living through me.
Ivy called you before.
Yes.
And you know how Benji's
Not
kind of...
before. She called me like last week, like saying she wants me to beat people up or something.
You know how like Benji's kind of mixed up with her?
Yes.
Do you have any advice for him to like
Well,
get rid of her?
He didn't take it the last time to stay away from her, but yeah, I guess he's in love.
What are you going to do?
Love does wonders.
All right.
And when that little head thinks for the big head, changed a lot of things.
Hey, I'm John Stamos. I'm here to see Howard. I haven't seen him since the wedding, so that'll be fun. And the honeymoon, which I went on. And I have a movie called The Two Mr. Kissels, which is an interesting story, so this should be good. I've been up since 3:30. I'm tired.
3:30? Why so early?
I'm going to go sleep with Artie. Is Artie asleep?
Probably.
All right, good.
All right, thanks, man.
Speaking of drums, one of actually a very, very good drummer, plays for the Beach Boys all the time, John Stamos.
Played at your wedding?
Played at my wedding. You think Mitch Mitchell was one of the best drummers around? You would know.
Did
Mitch
he
Mitchell?
study drummers?
Do you know who Mitch Mitchell is?
He died. He just died, right?
Yeah, you know who he is?
From Hendrix?
Hendrix, yeah.
Yeah.
You like him? Or
I can't hear myself.
What do you need to hear? I'm talking.
Well, I
can't hear you either.
Can't hear
You're not
you.
that interesting. Just as long as you can hear me.
I can't hear you, though.
You can't hear a
He
thing?
needs his headphones turned up somehow.
Go on. We're going to fix you up.
You look great.
Thank you.
Artie, you look great.
Well, he looks better than
What are you schmoozing?
I don't need to kiss Artie's ass, but
Right, exactly. Thank you. He doesn't need to kiss my ass. He thinks I look-
What are you comparing it to? What are you talking
like
about?
a couple weeks, a month ago, we were very worried. You know, at the no, honestly, even on you look, your eyes look better. You're looking a little thinner, honestly.
Thank you very much.
You went to the roast of Bob Saget, and you were the host of the roast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You saw that.
Yeah, I thought you did a great job. I told you that.
Thank you very much.
Because
You did
no
a
one
good
thinks
job,
of you
yeah.
as being a funny guy, but
Right.
you got the chops there. You did a good job. And I'll tell you what, he called me up. He was worried about your art.
No, I know. Bob and Norm told me, which was very nice to hear.
It was a weird deal because it just happened like late the night before. I heard the morning of. So the problem first was like all your friends were there, so they were all freaked. Like Artie's dead. What's the matter with Artie? Then once we realized that you were semi-okay,
yeah, then it was okay to goof.
Then
on
it was like, fuck, we got to write new jokes. Because everybody had 8 jokes on them,
right?
So we had to scrap those jokes and then come up with new jokes.
So they had to call Jeff Garland because, God forbid, Jeff Ross's fat joke should go unused.
Yeah, exactly. So I just did. I had one fat joke about you. It was like Artie just went on Jenny Craig and broke 3 of her ribs or something like that. So I just moved it to Jeff
I'm
Garland.
so sorry.
Jeff
I
Ross
missed
took the
that.
shrapnel.
Yeah, sorry.
Poor Jeff Garland.
I know.
Can you do us a favor?
Yeah. No.
So I understand you're living on Long Island with your parents now. You just moved in with them.
What's that?
Oh no, I had a Natalie Portman flashback. I was talking about how bad she was on Letterman.
She's hot though, man.
She's not that hot.
Yeah, she is.
You think so?
Totally. She's little.
Do you know her?
I never met her, but I saw her on a hike a couple weeks ago.
A hike?
Yeah, I was on my hike. You know.
By the way, when John meets girls, he pretty much like a week later he's banging them.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Because even Gary walks in, he goes to me, "Do you think John banged the Olsen's twins?" And this is what he says. I said, "There isn't." I
Today?
said, "There isn't a girl that John hasn't banged almost."
That's not true.
But he didn't do the Olsen twins.
No.
You know what? He will. If he hasn't, he will. And that's the weird thing. He will do it.
No, that would be
even though he was
weird,
Uncle
wouldn't it?
Jesse. No, it wouldn't.
No.
No, I don't think it'd be weird. You don't even think it would be weird.
No, I don't think it.
You really don't.
Artie, they're 23 years old now.
Right. I mean, it's totally
Things
legal.
change,
and it's not
right?
like you don't bang.
No, by the way, they're obsessed with you.
The Olsen twins. I know
Yes,
you say that.
Especially Mary Kate. She absolutely loves
That's
you.
the
and
one I
loves
like.
The show.
No, I like.
you're an Ashley
I'm an
fan,
Ashley Olsen fan.
They're both cool, but Mary Kate talks about you all the time.
Yeah, but the one I want to bang is Ashley Olsen. I actually have a preference.
Yeah.
Mary Kate scares me a little bit with the clothes and looking like a wizard.
She looks great now, though. She's
Plus,
good.
she sold heroin to Heath Ledger, right?
Stop that.
No. John, clear that up.
No? That was
Artie.
That was in the paper. Oh, Artie.
No,
Oh,
it
Artie.
wasn't in the paper. She never did that.
They
I
just
never-
wanted
what
to
happened
talk
with
to her.
that?
It was in his apartment.
Yeah, whatever
Her
happened with that,
apartment.
John? Like, if we find you dead one day, are they gonna?
Is it the Olsen twins we should look into?
Saget.
Were they banging the Heath Ledger?
I have no idea. I didn't know. I mean, I hung out with him, but I didn't know anything about Heath Ledger.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You look good. What are you gonna do? A bunch of appearances today?
Yeah, that's what I'm dressed up.
Where are you going beside here?
Was it Today's Show? Now, you were at Lauer's
Roast.
Yeah, was it funny?
Boring as hell.
Really?
Yeah, really boring. Tom Cruise came out. That
I
was
heard he
good.
was
He
funny.
came out and was good. But you know what it was? It was too long.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys weren't
A
making
lot
any
of
sense.
unprofessional roasters.
Saget was Ross and Saget funny?
Yeah, Jeffrey
Jeff
Ross was
funny.
the best.
He told me all week. Howard keeps talking about me. Says how
Jeff
great I
Ross is the best roaster around.
great, yeah.
He really is. Artie's good at it. He's great, but he wasn't on the dais, so they only had Jeff Ross.
You were just there, Artie? You didn't go up?
No, he wasn't even there.
I wasn't there. No, I don't
they
know.
needed him.
They didn't
trust me.
bother. They said, just don't invite Artie. He won't show up.
I don't know.
Well, that's the scary thing because you've never missed a gig, right? Before.
No, never, never actually. Yeah, that was the first job I ever missed.
And they told me they said we hired a private plane, a doctor to fly with him, like the whole
Can
thing.
you imagine? For
They
a
really
roast,
wanted him there.
They gotta get him.
He was a big star attraction.
Right.
Thing.
Well, they
Got a
knew I
doctor.
knew. They know I knew Bob,
Right.
and but that was. I couldn't imagine dying or somewhere over Kansas begging some showbiz doctor for morphine.
Yeah, he was going through heroin withdrawal, so
Bummer.
he was having a hard time.
You really look better, Artie, honestly. And I care about. I sat next to him at the wedding,
Yeah.
and I could tell he was just crawling. I mean, I know you were probably working on your speech and stuff, and then all the alcohol was just being passed in front of his face. And,
Yeah, you do feel for him. I went
I
out to
did
dinner
too.
with him, and he's drinking his Coca-Colas, and I was like, hey, this has got to be killing him.
Well, it's funny, John. You're right, because I was preoccupied about the toast first, so that actually killed time. I like that. And
I mean,
then
John didn't fill you up with Ralph's gay stories?
no,
Everyone I speak to goes, I was sitting with John. He swears Ralph's gay. Yeah, there's 50 guys come up to me. You go at the wedding to go, John just told it. There's absolute proof Ralph is gay.
Yeah, but John's not the only person who's told me that.
All right. What is your proof that Ralph is gay?
I got no proof.
You
Ralph's
have no
not
proof.
gay.
All right.
But wait, let me finish. So he was. And then I'm thinking and I always try to get a hold of Artie, and I really care about you. And I think I'm probably the last guy on the planet you want caring. Like my dumb skinny ass. Like, what do you care
it's
about
very
me?
nice of you.
I mean, I think you're a brilliant and a genius, and everybody, but it looks like you're doing better, so I'm happy.
Thank you. No, I mean, I am
and you
doing
always say the
better.
nicest things about me, and I
He
tried
is
to
doing
call.
better.
I heard you were going to the Playboy Mansion, and I haven't been in 10 years, but
Right.
I heard you were worried about
Bullshit.
going. No, last time I was there was with you.
Oh, really?
I went one time with Rebecca for Halloween. And
what do you think of Rebecca being pregnant?
Then you and I walked in. Then you and I went one time together.
Right,
remember,
we
were
went.
goofing off in they were trying to show a movie or something.
Yeah, well, it was a horribly boring movie.
Yeah.
We go to the Playboy Mansion for movie night. We're thinking, wow, there's going to be naked chicks jerking us off, the whole deal.
Yeah.
We go there. It's a documentary on Hefner and how he invented invented Playboy, and specifically how he came up with the idea of starting nightclubs where the girls wear bunny ears.
That's hilarious.
Right, and how they dip to serve the drink. and that bullshit.
And I'm watching this and I go, I'm in some bizarro land. And
Yeah.
Hef's there in his pajamas up front with the girls. And it's just, I said, this is getting too antiquated.
These are
You and I were like
crazy
sitting in
videos.
the back, like yelling out shit. And,
Yeah, so I said to Stamos, let's go walk around in that zoo area.
That's right.
And we took a stroll through the zoo together. We must have looked like two idiots.
Right, were you
I was-
holding hands?
Yeah,
What were
looking
you-
at monkeys and stuff.
Yeah, but it was cool because they had their own zoo at the Playboy Mansion. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And thank God I got out of that stuffy room with those morons all staring at how Hugh Hefner invented bunny ears. And like they're
weird.
congratulating him like he invented the cure for polio.
He didn't give a shit that we were there either.
No.
Like, forget me, but you. He did. Like,
Yeah.
it was weird.
It was.
Does he even know who anybody is? at
He
this
did
point?
come up at the end and shake my hand and go, hello, Howard. Like someone fed him some,
Right,
he's the
somebody
president.
told him at that point.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? 10 years, maybe?
What did I read in the paper? paper, you were saying that your ex-wife Rebecca, you're happy about her being pregnant, and you're happy
Look
for
at
her.
him drive. Everything goes right back to Rebecca.
I noticed how you tried to veer off and
Yeah, you
be
see
right back.
Of course, I'm
but
happy.
John gives these public statements like, "Hey, I'm happy for," but
What else am I gonna
privately,
say?
privately, like she was horrible to be married to. Blah 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 blah. blah.
Well, that's why it ended.
Yeah.
It's over.
He could,
It's
like,
been
he
5
goes,
years
I'm
already.
happy for the husband, Jerry O'Connell. Meanwhile, in private, I'll tell you, Jerry is Rebecca's cabana boy. I mean, he tells you things. He said, but I sit with him. Yeah, it's a whole different. It's a much better story.
Wow, cabana boy.
Yeah, those words never came out of my mouth.
You're a little bitter. Come on. You're listen. You're an ex-husband.
Bitter? What do you mean bitter? It's
I
been
don't
5
know.
years.
What the hell would he be bitter about?
I don't know.
What do I exactly? What the fuck do I care?
Although that girl you brought to my wedding, Leah,
she's great, isn't she?
And then Leah and John came out to my house and we were hanging out.
I was at the honeymoon.
You were on the honeymoon.
He was on my honeymoon. John was on my honeymoon.
You know, that's sort of like a royal family kind of thing where you take everybody.
Well, John's a good guy, and he was fun. We never get to see each other, and he came in all the way from
really
California for my wedding. So, but I like this Leah.
Oh, thank you. She likes you.
She was wearing tight pants at one point. You can see every bit of her ass.
I have a great picture of her in your shower at your house in there.
You took
actually.
pictures of her.
I have one picture. I just have
Let me
one.
see it.
Okay, I'll show you in a minute.
Is she naked?
It's cute. Just her butt. It's very cute.
Oh, it's all right with her if I see it?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, why do we have to wait to see
What was
it?
funny was, like, so
To
Beth
wait.
was like, Howard's like, come out to the Hamptons, you know, like when? Like Saturday morning. And then Beth was like, well, just drive with us. And I thought, it's your thing? It was the very next day. I felt so weird.
No,
you know?
we were. Listen, it wasn't like we were going on a honeymoon. We were just
Right.
going to be hanging out, and there were a lot of people we wanted to see.
Yeah,
and
it was a blast. I mean,
yeah,
the
that was
place
some wedding.
You know what? It was such a beautiful. What is it? I mean, everybody asked me how was it, and I said it was like being at your cousin's. Like it was very emotional. It was like two cute kids in love with each other.
Well, one cute
except
kid.
for you.
Except for
and,
me.
One cute kid and her father in love with each other.
I got back to wedding pictures. You should have been the groom. I mean, this
No,
dude
you
takes
look
one
good.
better.
You looked great
He
that
takes
night.
one picture better than the next. I swear to God, man.
You look great that night.
Well,
And you know, I heard you talking about you were bitching about not being good. Some picture of you on at the run thing or whatever.
What? I couldn't hear you over that terrible noise.
That wasn't me.
What I was bitching about is Beth finished her marathon run, and I decided it was about her. I'm not getting like dialed up. You know, I got to get dialed up to look a certain way. And so just even presentable. So I wore a ski cap and tucked my hair in. There's a picture of me in the Daily News that if I ever see it again, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm the complete opposite of you.
Fine. And you know what? Here's what I was thinking when you were talking about the radio.
I tell you what, you wouldn't be on ER if you look like. Look, here I am.
It's
Look
not
at that.
bad. Look, here's the deal.
If you look like that, you think you'd be on ER?
No, you'd be on ER, but you'd be the patient.
It looks like
Here's Dr. Stern.
it looks like you're not going to live.
Dr.
rigor
McNightmare.
mortis.
I'm Dr. McNightmare.
Fred could have written that as a self-deprecating joke for Howard, but he couldn't even wait.
Dr. McShitty looks.
He had to yell it out.
Now, here's my deal, and this is a kiss-ass thing, obviously, but the women that I brought around you, once they know you for 5 or 10 minutes, they're all attracted to you.
They are.
That's
Even
the deal.
Leah?
People need to be in the presence of you for a little while, and then you rub off on them.
Well, that's the difference between you and him.
Yeah,
John, I don't need to be.
the
I don't need to
difference
see
is
anybody.
When you're in the presence of John, you hate him after 10 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, it's really weird. I love John. I think he's one of the greatest guys. But when you're hanging around him, and he's so fucking handsome, you feel like you live on the planet of monsters. And like, there's a hero, of course, which is John, and then you're the monsters.
Howard?
Yeah.
I give you a personal testimonial with that.
Yeah.
I was talking to John at your wedding, and somebody's wife literally pushed by me so that she could like insinuate herself with John.
That was Beth.
And I no.
I think it was
technically my wife at that point.
Fred, I think it was your wife.
Who did that?
I'm not going to name names because they would probably get very upset.
Name the person. Name the person.
Should I really?
Yeah.
Can we guess?
Okay, take a guess.
No. Go ahead. I don't want to.
Melissa Zapin.
Billy Joel's wife?
Doug Goodstein.
Marlo. Marlo pushed you over. So
basically, you got right.
She gang tackled.
She kind of like went around. I thought maybe she was sitting at that table, but I don't think she was sitting.
You know what,
at that
Fred? You're
table.
right, because I was sitting right next to John, and Marlo was extra interested in me for some reason.
Yeah, right. Oh, hi, Artie.
Yeah, right.
For some reason, you were like, oh, Artie, how's it going? How's that book? By the way, where's John? Is he coming back from the bathroom yet?
Oh, who's this?
So are you hooked
I
up?
had the fun table that I was with Artie,
right,
and Jimmy and Sarah. I saw Jimmy the other day. Sarah was like all over Jimmy that night. Remember?
Yeah, she was very loving.
That was like the first them coming back out and saying, Jimmy, they're together again. So
it
she
was really
like,
weird. Like Jimmy, I've hung around with Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah Silverman, and that's Doug Goodstein. His wife was trying to get on top.
She's very attractive.
Anything you want to say, Doug?
No, she.
Sorry, we moved
John
on.
has like the aura. She was talking about it for quite a while.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
She's like, oh my God, he's so nice.
I don't know. I'm looking at you.
Nice, yeah.
You're way better. You're way better looking.
The
than
way
John.
she was looking at
right?
John, the way she was looking at John, you wouldn't have thought she was married. But
Yeah, I
that's
know.
all I'm going to say.
She was honest about it. She's like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's got to know.
Your wife's hot too. John will fuck her.
Yeah.
Tell her I said hi.
I will. You want her number?
Do you have her number?
You know what? She's cute too.
Is she? I bet.
I
There were a
in
lot
2
of-
minutes, I know you'd go to bed with her.
There were a lot of good-looking girls.
There was a lot of good-looking girls. All right, Doug, get out.
Sorry,
of here.
Doug.
Give me Leia's number.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
She's looking for you. But you're right about Jimmy Kimmel. I've seen Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah together as a couple, and so is John.
Yeah.
And they never were really that physical with one another.
She's physical with him,
right? But since they got back together, I guess he's trying to prove to her that he's really in love with her, and she's trying to prove to him that she's in love with him. He was almost fingering her asshole, right? I mean, it was like
she was really all she was up and all in his. And Chevy Chase was at that table, and he was pretty damn funny.
Yeah,
he was like like what you wanted.
I thought it was
Chevy
I thought
to
you were
be.
at a good table.
Well, Natalie Maines goes. So I was with Chevy, and then it was what's Jimmy's partner's name?
Adam Carolla.
Adam and Artie, and Natalie Maines. Adam goes over to Natalie, and Natalie says, "What's John Stamos doing at the funny table?"
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went up to her and said, "What are you doing at the talented table?" Because she was with Barbara Walters and Billy Joel.
It got very catty at
No,
this,
she's great fun. I didn't know her, but she was really
She is
funny.
fun.
She loved it. She gave it right back to me. Billy Joel was so cool. I walked in. First person I see was Billy Joel.
Right.
And he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you sang one of my songs." Because I did a thing on the Lullaby album. And I was like, oh, yeah, it was kind of shitty. He goes, no, I loved it, and that's the reason why I write
When did you sing one of his songs? Where were you?
I did this Lullaby album a couple years ago.
Oh,
It
yeah?
did really well. And
Gee, we got to
well?
get that. We don't have that?
yeah.
And what there's
So
a
he was
really
cool.
weird thing John has going on too. Not beside being like really super handsome. A lot of little girls will come up to me and go, you know what? I'm not that attracted to John. John, maybe everyone else here thinks he's hot, but he's not that hot. So then he goes and he plays the drums, but professionally with the Beach Boys. But at my wedding, he sits down and plays the drums, and he plays them really well.
And
then every one of these broads comes up to me and goes, now I get it.
But he took off the jacket and he loosened, he took off the jacket and the tie and he loosened his collar and rolled up his sleeves.
Yeah, I really hated you, especially that night.
Well,
that's so cute.
Yeah.
That's why when I found out John was hosting the roast, that's when I started doing heroin. Because if John's up there being funny, then all comedians are like,
what
now
it's
we
like?
have nothing.
Like
We're
some
nothing.
girls look at John and go, you know what? He's just a pretty face.
Right.
Then he's got a talent where he can actually hold his own on the drums.
And he can act.
And he can act. So then all of a sudden, then they're like, oh, like he's got like this talent too
He
that
has
he's got
depth.
going. And then it's like it's over, game over. And
What
you know,
is-
and then you
what's
play
funny-
this move where, and you know you do this.
Go ahead.
He downplays the drumming thing.
Yeah, drumming.
He's like, yeah.
He downplays everything you're talking about. His acting.
I love playing drums. When I first walked in,
Who was your
drummer-
influence?
The drummer wasn't Bonham, those kind of guys.
Yeah, right.
The drummer wasn't there, so they're like, "Hey, Stamos, come here." So I'm playing like before I even saw anybody, and I was like, and then it was really funny, when so I was talking to Nat, and I said, "Let's go play something," because I'd played already, and I knew she was going to come up, and so I guess she was doing. Landslide, that whole landslide
Fiasco. Right, the fiasco.
Yeah, and so I get behind the drums, and there's this big black guy who was playing drums, and they start singing, and it was a disaster, and he goes, "If I were you, I'd stay the fuck out of this."
He was right, man.
And I didn't play anything,
Don't get hit with anything.
Yeah, good instinct.
So what's the game plan with this Leah?
Leah, she's great.
Are you gonna settle down with her, or are you gonna just keep playing the field?
Well, I'm sort of settled down now. I mean, she's a great girl. She's like Beth. I mean, she's just happy and she's sweet.
She's really, really sweet. She's
but
very nice.
Now he's got to make a game plan, though.
Why?
Well, how long you been with her now?
Well, you think he goes in with an exit strategy?
He does.
He's like what the United States government doesn't do, John does.
I'm getting old, man. I'm 45 years old. I got to have some kids at some point. And
No, you don't.
Really?
You got too good a life.
I know, but I get lonely.
So, will you become party animal John Stamos again, where you're just ripping through Hollywood, banging everyone, or are you going to just stay with this Leah?
Yeah.
You've done that already. You're sick of that.
Yeah, Leah.
You say Leah. Everyone's saying Leah.
Really?
Like Princess Leia.
Like I want to Leia.
Leia Stamos.
I don't know.
Are we going to talk about the way John operates?
What do you
He's
mean?
out there partying, Mr. Party Animal?
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not a party guy. You know, the thing that saved me is
You're not a party guy.
Am I?
What?
Am I? We were mellow at your house.
Talk
We had
about
a
how
nice,
you talk about how you were mad at Robin.
You're mad at me?
No, I wasn't mad at Robin.
I always tell Robin she's got to work on this a little bit.
Oh, here we go with the thank you notes.
You dedicated. you gave Robin for her charity when she was saving the children of Eritrea.
Right.
Eritrea.
Whatever.
I didn't even know what it was. It's
Eritrea.
A charity.
Yeah.
You was trying to save the children of Eritrea.
Eritrea.
Yeah.
Eritrea.
And you donated
something
a set
amazing,
on. You donated a walk through the set of ER and hang out with the people and lunch with John.
Well, what
Stamos.
happened? I guess it got up to $9,000 or $10,000, and then first she asked me to do it, but I never heard from her, which was fine. You know, I'd be happy to do it. So then it went up, and then they wanted to do another one. They said, "Well, someone will match that $9,000. Would you do two?" I'm like, great, okay.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
So it's like almost $20,000. Of course, you know.
But nobody ever told me if you did the second one. I only thank you after the second one. So
I didn't
know.
But I never
you
heard from her.
did.
Not that I expected to hear from her, but
Right.
that's
A
not
thank
why
you
I
note.
did it.
A thank you note.
No.
I said to her, you gotta write
Life
people
has
a
been
thank you
too
note.
good to you. You should give back and not expect a thing.
I don't. I just
You know
like
what,
to talk.
Robin?
I just
Hey,
like
Robin.
talking to you.
I love you. You know that.
I know you're great.
And I'm
but I
really
just heard
sorry about
everybody was bragging about Artie getting all this money for the thing.
I
And
know.
then I thought, well,
Artie's right here glomming
I did
all the
two
attention.
of them.
Honestly,
I had 2 lunches.
Did you do two?
He had two
Yeah, I
lunches,
did.
too.
Honestly, Robin, you could listen to me as opposed to get defensive.
What do you say?
You've got to understand when you ask somebody to do a charity thing and they give the.
I know, Howard. I
Let
felt
me
very
finish.
badly about it.
Let me
So you
finish.
have to lecture me. I didn't
I'm gonna
feel
lecture
bad
you.
enough. Okay.
You look hot,
You've got to. I know was a little more upset than he's letting on.
I know.
He's
I
being
know.
nice now.
Because you know what? If John mentions it when he sees me, I know he was really upset. And
I wasn't
he did.
upset. I
First
just-
thing he said to me.
I like to hear from you. I emailed you recently too
downplaying
because you
it.
were in L.A. Did you get that email?
I never got that email.
He was upset with you because you didn't send a thank you or thank
Look,
him personally.
John gets upset with me all the time and never tells me.
No, I don't.
You do.
We have a great relationship. We go to the theater together. You're
Yeah,
dating
yeah,
a young
yeah.
guy now, I hear?
25.
Not as young as your crew, but
25.
She looks hot.
Well, hey, she evidently's got something going because this guy wants her.
oh, please.
Right, it's
Here
not
we
as
go.
young. At the wedding, Leah was studying for a test she had the next day.
All right, let me explain this to me. Oh, well, first
Yeah.
I'll ask you about what you're promoting because John produced a show that he's in, and it's kind of an interesting story, actually.
Yeah, I heard a promo for this.
You probably reported on the news, right? The Kissel brothers. It was in Greenwich, Connecticut. 2 brothers who ended up getting murdered by one. The wife murdered one of the guys, the guy who plays my brother.
Uh-huh.
And then my guy was this kind of dual. Like he loved his family, loved his kids, but he
Wait a
was into
second.
drugs.
You're not explaining this good.
I know it's hard
All
to
right.
explain.
This is a story you read about in the paper?
Yeah,
and
I was following it.
And you optioned it? Is that how that works?
Yeah, Lifetime had it, so I said, "Hey, I really want to play this character."
So do you become the producer of the project?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the star?
Yes.
All right. And it's a story of 2 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They live up in Connecticut.
Right.
Rich guys?
They became rich.
All
They were
right.
chasing the American dream.
Okay. And then what happens to them? They end up dead?
Right. One guy.
Both of them.
Yeah. One guy. I was kind of the black sheep of the family. The one guy kind of did it right. He was a banker and made all this money. Moved to Hong Kong. Married this crazy broad. She gives him. She puts a roofie in his milkshake and has one of the kids give it to him. He passes out. She bashes his brains in with a statue.
Right, I remember that.
So you're not the guy who passes out from the
No,
roofie?
my guy gets in so much trouble. He loves coke and hookers and all this stuff, but he loves his family. And he ends up, they catch him at $40 million doing like mortgage fraud, which is happening now.
Right.
I don't know why we were in the shape we're in. And before he goes to jail, he has himself killed. I think he had a chauffeur have someone kill him.
Wow.
He's found stabbed 27 times in the
Did
back.
the chauffeur ever do time, or
He just got out on bail, but I think they got him.
he's going on trial? Is what you're saying? Oh, so this is the story of these guys?
Yes.
So you end up dead at the end?
Yes.
You ruined the ending.
Well, it's interesting how everybody knows the ending.
News story.
I didn't know.
It's interesting
what
how
you
they
don't know is how they got there.
there. Yeah.
It's called the 2 Mr. Kissels.
Right.
Who? Any hot chicks in it?
Robin Tunney is in it.
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's really.
She plays your wife?
She plays the other wife, the crazy girl.
You get any? You don't get any to make out with her or anything? Huh?
No, I didn't make
On ER, you're making out with a lot of chicks, huh?
a lot of girls on there.
Now you turned down a spinoff. The ER says you're a very successful character. You revitalized the show. Show was probably on its last legs. They bring you in, and then suddenly things perk up because all the bitches are in heat. And then you, what? They offer you a spinoff, and you turn that down? That's big
say
money.
no?
What, are you so rich you could turn that down?
No.
What?
It was a gray area. We talked about it. It never made sense. They weren't totally into it. They never came up with an idea for it, so it just kind of went away.
So what's happening with ER? Is that going to end?
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. Gary said something about they're going to add on 8 episodes or something. Because
the ratings are through the roof this season. So
why would they end it?
It makes no sense. I think they want to go out on a high note. I have no control over it, so I would do it. I would keep doing. I'm not stupid.
So what's next?
I don't know. I'm going to come back to Broadway, I think, in May, possibly. And
I got to go sit through one of those shows?
Yeah, sorry.
What are you gonna? Is it a show that's up and running now, or is it something you're going to start?
John goes, come see me in my Broadway show. I'm like, oh, fuck.
No, the one I didn't make you
Don't
come see
torture
was
me.
9. And Rob came to see 9.
9 was great.
But he would have hated it.
Yeah, no offense.
it.
I just hate all Broadway shows.
You had fun at Cabaret.
Yeah, I got drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
You
were
could
good.
drink at Cabaret,
You were real
that's
good.
true.
I didn't ask him to come to 9 because I thought, oh, he would hate this.
I love 9.
I mean, it's nothing against you. I just hate all Broadway plays. Mary McCormick made me go see her show.
And you said it was good.
It was real good. I sat through half of it. I thought I'd done well.
You left?
Oh my
I had to.
God.
I was tired.
How did you like Rickles? You went to see him. He was so happy that you
I had
came.
a great time. He's a legend. In fact, Rickles put out a new book called Letters, and he wrote a letter to me in his book.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Did you read it?
No, I haven't seen it.
If you're his good pal, why don't you read it?
I just haven't seen the book. He's here, like, he did Letterman, I did Leno. We're missing all the shows. I'm doing The View today. He's doing...
It's really
Regis.
weird. John's friends with Don Rickles.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. And I don't know. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
I love all those old guys. Gary Marshall's my good buddy. Klugman. I mean, all those guys. You talk about Jack.
You hang out with Jack Klugman?
Yeah, we did a show years ago, and he's been kind of like a second father to me.
You talk
for
to him
years. All the time.
Because with that voice, isn't that tough to take?
It doesn't hurt him. It sounds like it hurts.
Right, but it doesn't.
Hey, Big John. You know?
Yeah.
But
so you're attracted to ugly comedians like me?
Yeah.
You got Rickles,
I
you got
love
me.
comedians.
He's
I'm
collecting you.
Right.
I'm a comic horror.
There's that great in the opening credit sequence of Quincy. Like, he's on a yacht or something with a hot chick in a bikini, and you pan up and she's in a bikini, and Jack Klugman's, he looks like he's going to Thanksgiving dinner in Vermont. Fucking ascot. I don't want to show any of them.
Fishing hat.
We were talking about Quincy the other day.
I heard you.
Yeah, it was so weird that on Quincy, they never trusted him. Every week he'd solve incredible murders and things the police could never even fathom to solve without him. And then yet at the beginning of every show, they'd all dismiss him and call him an asshole and say he was a jerk. He'd solve the greatest cases week after week, and yet he had no credibility whatsoever.
Like there should have been some sort of character that going like, how could you not believe him?
There should have been some character going, this guy has solved murders. If he solved only one of these murders, he would be the greatest police detective
every
of all
week he
time.
solves it.
Every week.
He's the coolest guy. You dig him.
Hey, why are you traveling with a real doctor? Who is that guy?
He works on the show. He's obsessed with your show.
Oh,
but it was so funny. He was, Gary came down to visit the set. Gary. And you thought I was bringing Brad Pitt to the show. Like, I brought a lot of celebrities down there, but everybody went crazy for Baba Booey.
He was even telling Gary, he has a medical explanation for why Gary licks his lips.
Really?
He was so sweet to me, the doc, because he wasn't making fun of me. He goes, no, the reason why he can't lick his lips is because he has this zero something, like some long medical term.
Right. So, I mean, there's a medical reason why Gary's all messed up. Wow. No kidding.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Where's Ralph? Is Ralph not called in this morning?
No, he's sleeping. Yeah.
You know what the medical reason is?
What is it?
The guy says I have dry mouth. I go, okay.
So why don't you drink some water?
What do you do for it? He goes, no.
They don't have a cure for it.
There's nothing you could do. What
are you going to do?
So weird stuff still happens to you. John was on a plane flight.
Uh-huh.
Woman sits down in his seat when he goes up to go to the bathroom. He comes back. He says, I want to sit down. And she starts smacking him around.
What?
Did I read about this?
Yeah, this was a while ago. There's nothing funny about it. It was sort of sad. I mean, she was a nice lady.
Was she in love with you?
I guess. I think she was drinking a little bit, and
I'm amazed that people get drunk to this point on a plane, that they just lose it.
I
heard it was Rebecca, actually.
Well, now we understand.
Douche. What happened to that Victoria's Secret model you were dating? Why would you dump her? It says here, John reportedly dated Victoria's Secret model Emmy Hemming.
Oh.
Why'd you dump that?
Hemming.
Why'd you get rid of that one?
That was fast. That was just a transitional.
Transitional.
She's with Bruce Willis now. So.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. I'm going to Miami this
You're
weekend.
better looking than Bruce Willis.
I got roped into this thing it's going to be cool, the reopening of the Fountain Blue. You should come, you guys. You like Miami, right?
When you're banging a Victoria's Secret model,
I've learned my lesson.
What's the lesson?
But don't marry him.
Don't marry Victoria's Secret models?
Right.
Why? Just because one bad experience?
One
There's got to be a good one in the
one
barrel.
bad apple?
Don't spoil the whole bunch,
Yeah,
girl.
come on. Really? You would never marry another?
I've always vowed, which I'm doing now, is to date somebody who's out of the business, and it's been a
Leah
great
is out of the business?
Yeah, she's just happy to be.
Yeah, what
with
does
me,
she
like-
do anyway?
I thought she was an actress, no?
No. She goes to school. She works for this advertising firm, and she's
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Right, she's making you happy. She must be doing some wild tricks. I'll tell you that because this kid's been around.
Oh,
He's seen it all. I'm
has
telling
he
you right
done?
now.
Oh,
God
my
knows what
goodness.
she's doing to keep him happy.
Why is Ralph sleeping?
What do you care? What do you need to hear from
Because he
him?
wanted to be part of this interview so bad.
It's all right. He could stay out of
Did
it.
he really steal money from me? By the way, I heard something about that the night of your wedding.
I don't know.
Well, you guys talked about it.
Yeah, well, this was the thing where somebody says Ralph took the $100 John left on the table that we all picked up the tab for.
What are the details with that? That was never discussed fully on the air, was it? I mean, what happened?
I came to this thing late. There were a whole bunch of people there. People
Do you
were
remember that?
eating. People were drinking.
No.
I had one drink, and it cost me $125.
Well, I was there, and then I had to leave. I went to bed early because I had to go on the honeymoon. So I left a couple $100 there, but then I'd heard.
A couple hundred, because everybody said you only left 100.
No, because I had like 3 people and we ate some food, so I left a couple $100. And then I'd heard that you guys were talking about that he took some of the money. He says he didn't. But.
I don't know anything about it. I wasn't
Again,
there.
he was caught and he claimed he put it back, but I don't know how much money was there
Right.
because I was on the tail end of the whole thing.
All right, let's take some phone calls real quick because you got to go.
We're gonna
you
wrap this up.
You want to wrap it up?
No, I'm happy
All right.
to be here.
All right. Sound like you're falling asleep.
No.
All right, let's go
I woke up at like 3:30. I was going to text you, but I thought, oh.
No, don't text me.
He doesn't do
I don't
that.
text.
I mean, email.
Don't email me.
I was going to call you.
Irish John, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. I think you're turning into a fag.
Oh.
Turning?
Yeah.
You've been a fag for
What's
years.
your evidence?
Pointing more over John Stamos than you do when your own wife, Beth Stern, comes in. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I love
what's going
John.
on here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm a little gay for John. I like him. I like the way he looks. It's my kind of man. Trim, got that full jet black hair.
Yeah, you're coming off
Tan.
very gay. And, John, you're not doing well yourself looking for Ralph to call in.
Yeah, you're right, buddy.
The gay hour.
I just thought he'd bring the show down.
Sorry, Irish John. Didn't mean to get all gay about
All right,
it.
man up, Howard.
All right, got it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
You
John.
okay, Howard?
You are faggot!
Do you even watch football, John? Are you like into sports or anything?
I'm not.
He's too busy having sex. He's a real man, trust me.
Oh, you know how many fucking wives you could bang on Super Bowl Sunday?
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Oh, I want to talk to Eric.
All right.
Hey, John. How are you?
Hi, Eric. How are you? I have to tell you, Eric, I was excited when you came into the studio, and I have to sort of side with you. I thought it sounded very sad when you were in the studio. These guys beating up on you so much.
Beating up? We were treating him like a hero.
You were? I know you brought in the girl and stuff, but
Yeah.
but having him here in the studio made it a little more sad, like Artie
A
yelling.
little
calling
more
him.
sad. It was like we all wanted to hang ourselves.
Right?
There he is. There he is on cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Eric. Jimmy Kimmel loves Eric, right?
Yeah. A lot of people love him. A lot of people hate him. It's a mixed bag. With
Well,
Eric.
they're nice to his face, and then they talk shit about him behind his back.
Are you guys making that doll for real?
Eric looks like a caterpillar this morning. What kind of shirt is that? Like it doesn't.
A regular white cotton T-shirt.
Eric, you wrote me into your one of your sitcoms with the Charlie's Angels thing. What happened with that?
Oh, yeah, I got to work on that some more.
Well, what is your question for John? Because I know he's got to leave.
Well, are they actually completely done filming ER? Because,
He already said they're done.
Well, we have like 6 or 8 more episodes.
Oh, you do have more to shoot.
We're shooting more, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll be done in March.
Well, what are you hoping for, Eric?
I definitely would like to appear on it if I could.
Oh, my
Couldn't
God.
he? But in all seriousness, I don't think that's out of the question. Don't you think he could play like an aborted fetus or something like
something they find in a bedpan?
Oh, see, it's not going to be good, Eric.
Well, what do you mean not good? You wouldn't want to play an aborted fetus, and all of a sudden, like, don't kill me. It's like a real controversial episode.
What do you want to play on there, Eric?
How about a surgeon accidentally leaves Eric inside a body?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a sponge.
Or how about like Eric is a parasitic twin removed from someone?
Like off someone's neck?
Yeah, like you know how Elvis had like a twin brother inside with him? And like they removed. It's Eric.
What do you want to play on there, Eric?
I would just play a patient.
Uh-huh.
No.
In the ER.
Yeah, that's a no. We'll see you.
That's a no.
I feel like you guys are really mean to Eric.
Well, yeah.
Listen how he is to us.
He's mean to us.
What did he say? Artie, you're a fat
Well,
ass.
why don't you be nice to him? Why don't you be nice to him and put him on an ER?
And then he'll be mean to you.
Right.
He'll
See
treat
how
you
it
like
works
shit.
out.
Yeah, do that. Maybe invite another
I've
one.
had a thing with little people over
Oh,
over my
that's
years.
right.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
Well, I don't have a problem, but
You don't like little
I can't
people.
even. I've never said this publicly, so I can't.
Go ahead.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like them. I find them. They're
He
just,
says they're around him all the time.
yeah. But when I met Rebecca, they went. She was like kryptonite to
To little people.
Yeah, they vanished, and then now that I'm single, they're all back.
I don't
again.
understand that.
And it's true. The day we were walking down the
Right?
street,
I told you the
I
story.
never see that.
And all my friends are like, "Hey, you're crazy, you're crazy." I said, "No, watch." And then
They
What are you
show
saying?
up.
You're
They
saying
show
that
up.
it's somehow like you attract little people into your life?
Yeah.
Hot chicks and little people.
Look at Eric. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good. It's great.
And so you're a little freaked out by little people.
No.
Did you ever bang a chick midget?
No. But Maura Tierney. No.
Maura Tierney.
The Olsen twins are small.
Maura Tierney gave me a, you know, the girl from ER, the hot girl.
She's cute,
She's
man.
cute. Yeah, she loves the show too. And the ER guys, I have to shout out to them because they love.
All right,
they
so
love
it's
the
a
show.
no to Eric. He can't be on ER. Is
Wait,
that what you're
so
saying?
she got me a midget porn with Bridget the midget,
Right.
And a midget blow up doll.
Yes.
And it was in my dressing room. And Bridget, has she been on the show?
Yeah, sure.
She played twins.
Oh.
She played.
So midgets have appeared on the show.
In my trailer.
In your
Only
tra-
the
oh, in
best.
your tra-
Only the best actors get an evil twin episode.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So Eric, I don't hear a response from John that's affirmative.
I'll ask them down there, Eric.
All right, he's going to put in a word for you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How brazen, you know? Me and Benji would love to be on ER. You know, just sucking up.
There are legitimate actors who want to be on ER.
Can Eric play a kidney? Like if someone needs a kidney
Just a
transplant?
body part.
How about a guy who was caught in a pet carrier?
Are you guys making that doll of him for real?
Yeah, we are in the midst of that. We measured his head for it and everything. It's going to be actual Eric size.
Are you okay with that, Eric?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
John, would you
So
fuck
you
it?
wouldn't want me to buy one?
I think it'd be okay if you fuck it, John. Can John fuck it?
It would be an honor.
Do you mind?
No, guys, at all.
You do mind if John Stamos fucks your midget doll?
He's famous.
I don't want any guys doing that.
Well, it's not like it's you. It's your doll.
What if I dress you up like a woman, like put makeup on you and
And
put
a
a
wig.
wig?
Well, John, they're going to give it a dick and a pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodite.
Yeah, it's going to have both.
It's going to be like Jamie. It's going to be like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Uncle Jesse in the ass again, please. Oh.
That's a ridiculous joke. She's fine.
No, she was born that way.
She's great.
I wanna take me. That we
lick my twins.
Lick my twins.
Hey,
Can I
Eric.
blow you while you play the drums?
Eric, I promise I won't fuck you.
Okay, thank you.
You got
All right,
it.
there you go. All right,
It's okay,
Stamos
thank
has
you.
got to go. He's got many appearances.
There's two promises he can make. He won't fuck you, and you're not going to be on ER.
See, John.
I've been watching ER from the beginning.
Nobody cares.
No, I do. Thank you, Eric.
Well, I mean, you know, he started with Anthony Edwards, not you. He's
That's
not
true.
loyal to you, it sounds.
All right.
We'll still watch.
He still watches. We'll be back right after this. Thank you, John Stamos.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be back.
John, how'd it go, man?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
You had a good time in there?
Hi, guys. How are you? Yeah, it was good. It was great.
So you're gonna get Eric the Midget a gig on
I'm
ER?
gonna work on that.
But you won't fuck him?
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Unless I dress him up in a wig and put some makeup on him. But other than that, I think they're a little hard on poor Eric the Midget. He seems.
You have a soft spot for him.
I do. Especially
Why?
when he's in this, when he was in the studio, it felt like that it was harsher. You know, it's better when he's on the cam.
It's harder in person, right?
Yeah. In person, it seemed a little tough. Cool.
So what about Howard's show that you like doing? What about what do you like about doing your show? You seem very relaxed in there, and you know, very easy to speak about anything, pretty much.
Not really. You know, he's very. I think he's very protective of me. Like, I think I used to get in trouble and say things that I shouldn't say, but it seems like he kind of covers me, and I don't know. It just feels like you're sitting with a friend. And it feels safe.
Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we had a long discussion about Artie being out, Artie being in rehab. What kind of rehab was he in? Is it really a rehab? And we don't know what the fuck to believe anymore. So here's what happened.
Gary.
Yes, John.
Clearly, Artie's pissed off at you. And
yes.
My question is, do you think you did anything wrong?
No, I don't think I did anything wrong. And I think that once we, it's so hard. When I called Howard and we were talking about it, like I didn't call Howard to tattle. We were talking a lot. And I said, I think that, I used the word bullshit. And maybe I shouldn't have used the word bullshit, that, saying that what Artie's doing in rehab is bullshit. But in our minds, Artie says, hey, I'm in rehab. And I think that's great. 21-day program, 28-day program, whatever it takes. I thought of a more traditional rehab. So as the details started to filter in, and I realized that it was more of a glorified spa, I called it bullshit. Maybe I was wrong about that part. But I think that Artie, in his mind, believes he's in rehab.
I agree. When you heard him on the phone today, you could tell he's lost some weight, he's getting better, this and that. In his mind, maybe it's the version of rehab that he thinks he can handle,
That's right.
Therefore it's
That's
rehab.
Right.
But calling it an actual rehab thing, I'm sorry, Artie, but that's total bullshit.
Right. There's people that go there that are having drug problems that might go, it's the best thing from what Artie said this morning. First of all, he sounds great. And it sounds like what happened to Artie is he is detoxified. That I do believe. I believe that Artie has gone to a place where he's gotten a lot of the crap out of his system, that it's allowed him to not be on drugs, that's allowed him to think more clearly. The part that I feel bad for him about that he hasn't addressed is how will he continue to stay this way? In other words, when you go to a traditional rehab place, you have meetings where you talk about how I'm not going to get back on. I watch Celebrity Rehab. I see how it works.
So you're saying 8 days won't fix the problem?
I think that he's detoxified, but I don't know that, listen, everybody does it their own way. Artie's talked about this a million times. He always talks about Miles Davis, told his father to lock him in a room and said blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I think that Artie's sister and Colin Quinn wanted him to go to, like even mentioned, they wanted to send him up to Monticello, which I think is a more traditional place. But this is the place that they could get him to go to,
right?
Which was better than nothing.
And that's important. I mean, of course, everyone wants Artie to be in a, 4-star facility where they really do it hardcore, but he's not going. So if your options are he goes to Florida, goes to this place, which is a wellness center, I guess, of some kind, and it gets him detoxed and in better shape, that's better than what he was doing at home.
Yeah, and I know that Artie is mad at me. He's going to come back and he's going to call me a bunch of names, and that's fine, but I don't think that I was far off. At the beginning of the conversation when Artie goes, Gary's a fucking asswipe, this is what it is, I started to feel really bad, like maybe I had the wrong information. But as the discussion went on and he explained what the place was, and you saw William Shatner on the front page of the website, I sort of realized that I wasn't that far off. But I think that the difference is that Artie believes that this is a rehab.
Does it surprise you how Robin and Howard react to this?
By not reacting?
Well, Robin sort of reacts. Howard, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it's weird too. And Howard says, like, Artie, you don't have to lie to me. But Artie does make a good point. Like if Artie said, hey, man, sorry I'm late last night, I was doing heroin, Howard's not going to put up with that.
Right.
So that doesn't, I mean, of course Artie has to lie about it. And the funny thing that we were just talking about as soon as the show ended is Artie is now doing all the stuff he made fun of Robin for doing with Dr. Ronnie all those months ago.
Oh, the wheat germ
stuff?
Yeah,
the whole thing. I mean, this is exactly what Artie's doing.
But apparently he's lost 20 pounds, and I guess we'll see how he's holding up on Wednesday. Let's go right to the phones. We'll talk to Brian in New Jersey. Brian, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good, Brian.
So I got two questions for you, and I'll ask the first one, then I'll wait for the second if you need me to. It's not really a question. I guess the way Artie's doing it, he's so used to being pampered. And he likes being pampered, and I don't blame him. Everybody would. But he likes being pampered to the degree that he doesn't want to go to a rehab because he knows what that entails. He's been there before. And you have to turn control of your life over to somebody else, and he doesn't want to do that. So if this is the way it's going to take for him to get through it and get it over with, then God bless him. I think it's perfect for him, and I hope he goes all the way through it, of course.
Brian, my disagreement with you on that statement is
is that there's a way that it works. There's a way that it works for everybody. You know, Betty Ford scrubbed toilets. You know what I mean? Everybody goes in a certain way, and Artie has decided that that way is not for him. That doesn't mean that he's doing what's... It's done a certain way for a reason, and it works for people that do it that way for a reason.
Steve, welcome to the wrap-up show.
I wanted to talk about Artie being in, I guess we could say, rehab. I think it's funny to Garrett. You pointed out that he was making fun of Robin.
Right.
For, like, the wheatgrass stuff and all. And I guess I can kind of see where he's coming from, because at the time, that was a junkie making fun of somebody. So I could see... You know, maybe Artie now in the place that he's at might not have made the fun that he made.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, John Hine and I aren't junkies, and we were making fun of it too.
It is pretty funny. It's funny, but at the same time, I'm not on drugs or anything. But I feel myself getting overweight, and I'm not in great shape. And I just hearing about the wheatgrass thing, I would go for it. Just if it you know, it does what Artie says it did, and made him feel great, and you know, I would try it.
But you know, like here's the analogy I would make. I would love to lose some weight, too. So if I went there and I got all this done and I dropped 30 pounds, that'd be awesome. But am I dealing with how I'm going to keep that weight off?
Well,
no.
You got to take the plane ride back to New York. And then, okay, now what?
Right.
You know, it's not that difficult to go down to Florida and be in the sun and do. I'm not belittling it, but when you get back to real life, that's when the work starts.
Yeah, this is a shorter version of. Artie would always say, remember he said, I'm going to leave the show and I'm going to go to a place like this and dry out, and then I'm going to go live in the mountains of Italy.
This is his Italy trip?
Yeah, except, you know, it's been shortened. It's only
But you guys have been kind of critical that you don't call it, you know, actual rehab. It'd be the exact same issue with actual rehab.
What do you mean?
You'd still have to fly back to New York and live your daily life.
Right, but you would have been taught along the way, this from what I'm told, how to live that life. You would have been given, you know, you'd be going to meetings and you'd be given some tools that would help you figure out how to come back. The best I can tell with Artie is that he's coming back in great physical shape, clean, and he's spoken to a Middle Eastern doctor who's told him how to envision how he'll be clean in a year.
I mean, it sounds like he's got a better attitude.
Yeah,
but...
no, listen, is he better than he was before he left? Absolutely, but I don't know that this is going to be take him to the goal line.
Well, then the other thing that works against Artie in the situation is that he's lied about it before. He's a great storyteller. You don't know what to believe. You really don't.
Right.
I want to believe him, but... You know, and I think he'd understand people having their doubts.
And by the way,
what don't you believe right this second?
Well, hold on. I want to point out to everybody that called me on the wrap-up show, that said I was an asshole because Artie would never swear on his dead father's grave, and I explained that, you know, an addict will do whatever he needs to do to get to the next step.
I'm one of the people that said that he would never do it, but I still don't. Did he? So. Because it's hard to tell, because he might have been making a joke. No, I remember that. I heard what he said on the air today. But was the whole doctor appointment BS now?
What doctor appointment?
That he had like at 6 a.m. Wasn't that what the swear?
Yeah, I think he sort of admitted that today.
Sort of.
He sort of did. Howard said, "Yeah, Artie, Robin said, I guess we're stupid for believing you had a 4:00 in the morning doctor's appointment." And what did he say about that?
He was talking about the doctor and what his credentials were and stuff like that.
Right. I think he did have a doctor's appointment. I got it. Now I remember what Artie was insinuating. He did have an appointment with a person whose name has doctor in front of it.
Right.
Whether it's, you know, a guy who went to medical school or a guy you call doctor, and he was not going to that guy to get better.
But is that what he swore in his life? I mean, I don't know. We'll have to look at. But you know what would be interesting if we took like each incident and then Artie could explain it now, like whether it was true, whether it was a lie.
I don't know. You know, John pointed out something to me before. We were all sitting in the back, and you know, when we sit in the back office, I'm in my office, and then John Hine's right outside the office, and there's Will and Jason and Steve, and there's a whole group of people right there. And when Artie sort of admitted that he had been back on drugs again and he went to get better, John said 3 years ago that would have been, oh my God. And that was like, oh yeah, he was back on, and you know.
It was another day at the office.
Hey, what's up? Tuesday's wrap-up show, I went down to complain about Steve Langford because I believe he is railroading Captain Jenks with a one-sided story he's doing on the news. Really railing against Steve, called him a bunch of names, but Steve was too much of a pussy to come confront me on the wrap-up show. Fuck you, Steve. Check it out.
Langford and Jenks. There seems to be two issues at hand here. One is Jenks and what he's done and I guess the damage that Langford's doing in reporting this kind of stuff. At the other end of it is the way Langford's doing it, because people are in the back are very pissed off at Langford. Yet, I think you got to separate the two issues. So first, let's talk about what Jenks is doing, and does he have a right to be so upset?
Well, listen, we've been getting a lot of complaints from people. I tried to call Jenks a couple times. The number that I've had for him that's worked for 25 years doesn't work anymore. The last email that I had for him doesn't work anymore. So I tried to contact him as well, having nothing to do with the news. I started to get alarmed after the second story because for me what happens is people who hire Jenks, they think that they're getting part of the show. I don't know what he tells them, what he doesn't tell them, but I think that they think that he's a part of the show and that when he doesn't deliver on what he's supposed to do, it reflects badly on us. So I was trying to call him just to find out what was going on. Now, a lot of the guys in the back, like Jason and some of the other guys, were saying, well, Steve's doing a hatchet job because he's doing the story without Jenks. He tried to contact Jenks, had no way, was unable to get him. The same numbers that the people who had contracts with Jenks were trying to call was disconnected. So he reported a story. He had contracts. He had canceled checks. And I didn't think that he was doing anything so damaging. And why didn't Jenks call Steve immediately after the first story and say, whoa, you got the whole thing wrong? It wasn't until the second story or the third story that he called.
So why does Langford get everybody so upset if he's in the right, as you said?
Because he's abrasive. He does this. He comes from the the Current Affair School of Journalism, where he gets in your face. He hardly ever believes you, and and it works a lot. It works a lot. He's doing it in an abrasive manner, but I think that he's probably onto something. I'm just not positive exactly what it is.
Yeah, it pisses me off because Steve presents it as fact. He might have a good theory, but he presents it as if Jenks is already guilty.
But hold on a second. Here's the fact that Steve does have. He's got 3 different places. He's got 3 contracts. He's got 3 copies of canceled checks, and all 3 owners have said that Jenks has not made the appearance.
I don't think that's true. I don't think they said, from what I understand.
One of them was that it was supposed to be on January 9th, and they didn't want Jenks to make the appearance because he had not done what he said he was going to do, and they had not been able to get in touch with him since they sent them the check in August.
So they canceled on him.
Well, they didn't cancel. They said they'd rather he didn't show up.
That sounds like a canceling.
Right, but if you promise that you're going to do some things and they're not even sure he's coming.
I think what Benji's point is, and I think Langford's way off base here, but Benji's point is in the presentation. Langford doesn't get on the air and say, I don't know, we're getting all these calls, or does a story. People are saying this, and we don't know what the deal is, but he gets on, he makes you fucking sound guilty, and Jenks is sitting there. He's finally getting Jenks' side of the story on the air, and Jenks is saying, no, this is how it happened. And instead of Langford going, oh, that's very interesting, I'll bring those facts back to the bar owners, he starts attacking Jenks, saying, well, they said this and they said this, and he just accused. He takes the premise that Jenks is a liar and Jenks is wrong, and these random bar owners who he's never met are right, and that's just railroads.
But you and I were having this conversation. Why you said, well, these are just random bar owners. Who knows what their agenda is? You think that 3 different bar owners independently got together to say that they didn't get their money?
Well, first of all,
or their money's worth.
First of all, the 4 bars have already turned into one Jenks has admitted he fucked up on and he's in court over. One guy canceled on him, like you just said. So now we're talking about.
Well, we don't know that because that guy said something different.
No, you just said that the guy canceled on him.
Okay, that one. Okay, that's the last one.
Now we're down.
So now there's 2 in the middle.
So now we're down with 2 in the middle.
2
who, by
more.
the way, got the bar names on the air today. So that could be a rationale for calling the news. Number 1, and my point is with Steve. Steve would never read mine and Will's page 69 stories because.
So you have an axe to grind.
Well, absolutely, but I'm going to tell you why. Because we were doing gossip. And he said, you guys only have one side of the story here, and I won't read anything without both sides of the story. And we go, it's gossip, but you don't need both sides of the story for gossip. He goes, no, you have to have both sides of the story. Meanwhile, he running on the air with one side of the story.
What was the item that he would...
all of them. He wouldn't read any of them. He would just want to read page 69.
Yeah, Lisa G did the page 69 stuff.
But I would love... the one phrase that we heard in the contract was, to the best of his ability. And that really seems like that covers... Because we know that Jenks tries to get on and does try to plug it.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But
Jason's issue is less with Jenks and more with Langford.
Jenks could be a scumbag for all I know. I don't know. Maybe Jenks is a scumbag and did this. But my point is that he's a fucking gas station attendant who makes $200 on these gigs, and he got Langford going on the air stating almost as fact that he's ripping all these people off, which, regardless of whether or not it's true, is now going to affect his future ability to be able to go out and get a job at a bar. And Steve just goes on the air with this shit and doesn't fucking, I know, okay, so you couldn't get a hold of Jenks. So there's other ways to present it besides the way that Langford clearly thinks Jenks is guilty.
Chris in Virginia, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning, everybody. Hey now.
Hey, Chris.
I'd just like to make a comment on Langford. I think he's amazing to the show. He adds a lot. Look at the stir he's causing in the office here. And also his reporting skills on top of that. I'm an investigator myself, and just basically going along the same premise. When you're getting corroboration from 3 to 6 different people who probably don't even know each other saying the same story, I mean, all fingers point to Jenks being guilty on this.
Hold on, now we're down. We're down to 2 people saying.
No, we're not. There were 3 that he reported on, and 3 others that he didn't report on because he had the contract. But again, you think 6 people independently called all to get their bar's name on the air?
Do you think Jason is off base here, Chris?
No, I think Jason can make somewhat of a point, but I mean, facts are facts when it comes down to it. When 3 or 6 or whomever are making this point that Jenks isn't showing up and he's not doing what he's been told to do, and by Jenks having a non-response for, I don't know, a few months now, I mean, what does that make him look like? I mean, no response is almost like making yourself look a little bit guilty, in my opinion.
Yeah, there were a couple of parts today where I thought, and I want to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I haven't heard his side of the story, but I thought he was deflecting. Like, he kept saying to Steve Langford, how come you never come down and cover what a good job I do?
That's a stupid point.
And that's a stupid point because nobody said, nobody's saying that you don't go, and when you go, you don't do a great job.
That's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. We're saying that there are some that you haven't done. That's the accusation. Answer that.
Let's go to Jeff in Providence. Jeff, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Gary, you dropped the ball. When Jenks was on the phone, you should have had somebody call one of the bar owners and have them go at it right then and there.
Jeff, here's the deal. The deal is that Langford had all the information. He was in there. Like, I don't have the information, so... and Langford did not expect to be called in. Jenks just called out of the. I mean, we haven't been able to go to Jenks for weeks.
That was a 20-minute segment.
Right, but he's got. Jeff. He's got. Langford is the only one with the phone numbers.
Oh, number 2.
But you're right. If I had them, I would have put somebody up in a minute.
But the thing I don't understand is you guys are saying, well, they canceled Friday. They don't want them to show up. Well, they probably have another form of entertainment they're trying to push. They don't want to end up saying, okay, let's hope he shows up and then screw everybody that shows up to watch him not show up.
What it sounds like, and again, we haven't heard both sides of the story, what it sounds like is they thought they were going to get promotion that they weren't getting, and since they haven't been in touch with him, they're not even positive he's showing up. So they don't even know what to do, and they rather it just didn't happen.
Now, Gary, you do these personal appearances all the time, and quite frankly, I don't even know what you do, but who cares?
I don't either.
But I mean, don't you think it's very unusual for Jenks to get 100% up front in August for a January appearance? Usually it's 50% up front and 50% when you show up.
No, Jenks is right about this, and I started doing this a long time ago. I had contracts too, and I got 100% up front, and Jenks hit it right on the head. Once you promote a club, that's done. You can never get that back again, and I got burned that way once or twice. You promote, and then all of a sudden on Thursday they say, you know what, don't bother showing up, and you're like, well, I've just given them all the promotion. They got what they wanted, so I always got 100% up front.
Yeah, but 6 months out?
No, I usually about a month before.
And then you're dealing with these wacko people that do these appearances from your show. What if they get drunk and they get sick and they don't do a good show? All of a sudden now the bar owner's screwed out of paying him 100% up front. He has no way to pull monies away.
But that would happen with anybody. What if a band got sick and couldn't show up for a concert?
I mean, dude, that's the bar owner's problem.
A band's a different thing. A band, you do pay 50% up front, 50% at the night of the show. And if they screw up, you pull money. You have a tight contract. But when you're doing these loosely personal appearance situations, paying 100% 7 months up front.
Yeah, but that's their decision. And the biggest value of Jenks, it sounds like he's saying, is not him. It's
and you make a really good point in the sense that these people have to remember that they're hiring a gas station attendant who makes prank phone calls. I mean, they're not fucking hiring a college professor to come and show up.
But hold on a second.
I'm not defending Jenks, but these people have to know what they're getting into.
But I will tell you that it works that way for anybody. If Jeremy Shockey, when he was with the New York Giants, gets paid to go to a bar, I'm telling you, Jeremy Shockey's not getting 50% of his money that night. Everybody gets paid up front.
He should get paid up front, but I mean, these bars that they're shocked that these whack jobs that they hire aren't showing up. I mean, you take a certain amount of risk.
I don't think. I wish Steve would say specifically one bar.
Right.
What Jenks did wrong, because it's very vague accusations.
Yeah,
I don't think there's places that he hasn't shown up except for the one that Jenks has admitted to. And maybe
there's a second place. There's a second
that he
place.
didn't show up to.
That's what the accusation is.
Well, that he didn't show up to this Friday. That's what.
No, that's the third place. There's a second place.
You can't count that as a place.
But the other thing is, again, Jason, I disagree with you because I'll tell you somebody who's the wackiest person we have on the show that is money in the bank that shows up all the time, and it's Beetlejuice. Have we ever gotten a call?
His handler show.
Okay, but has Beetlejuice ever missed an appearance?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
He's dependable.
But Gary, I'm not defending Jenks and saying that he should bail on these gigs, but you bartenders, if you hire a Jeff the Drunk or a Bigfoot, listen, I'm sure these guys show up to their appearances, but you're taking a certain amount of risk in your head, just like we take a risk when we book these people to come on the show.
And most contracts, doesn't your contract have some sort of what happens if you can't make it?
Yeah, I have to give the money back.
And that's why most contracts have that
I'm saying I agree with that. I've never missed an appearance ever, so I've never been in a position to have to give the money back. But if I did, if I didn't show up for no good reason, I would give the money back.
Somebody made the point that Ryan Phillippe never got his Beetlejuice head, but that's different than Beetlejuice actually showing up for an appearance.
What's up, guys? It's Teddy. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, Artie came back from rehab and basically gave us the rundown of his vacation and told us how he wound up in South Florida, thanks to his concerned younger sister, Stacy, and good friend, Colin Quinn. Check it out.
Hey, Art, I don't feel hurt. I don't feel betrayed. This is totally curiosity.
Thanks, buddy.
Between like August and December,
yeah,
were you doing heroin at all?
Yes.
Was it back and forth? Like you would
back,
start?
yeah, I would take 2 weeks on. It would only last a weekend, and I would get real. There's one person in my life where I would tell. Who I would call when I fall, and it's not a therapist, it's a friend who I would call when I fell off the wagon, and the person really knew how to talk me off the cliff from the guilt. But between August and December, it would always be like a long weekend where I fell off the wagon. Then I'd do 2 weeks fine, and then back and forth.
And you weren't going to Wilmington anymore? Or
no, it was somebody else.
So what would get you back? What would that person would get you off and on the wagon, or was it you got to go to work on Monday, or
it was
something
a great?
Like that?
It was a great, not in the business. It was just a great person that was close to me, a girl actually who I would talk to about it. And it was better.
So would you come off of it during the week then, or?
Well, no. You see, if you're not doing it for a while and you just do it for a weekend, there's no withdrawals. You gotta. The withdrawals are because it becomes like a part of you. So you got to do it for a good 2 weeks in a row, and then you're looking at trouble. I mean, because people are on some type of heroin all the time who aren't even drug addicts. If a doctor puts you on cough medicine with codeine in it for a week, you might feel a little shitty the next week. Those are technically withdrawals, but to get the bad withdrawals, you got to do it for a while in a row.
So over the break, what made you decide? Okay, I'm going down to detox.
Colin and Stacey. I was. What happened was a friend of mine visited me, and we had a fun few days. The first few days we were off from vacation, and then I had the photo shoot for Rolling Stone. And I don't know why I hate photo shoots. I hate them with a passion. And I got some heroin, and I was snorting it, and I was high throughout the whole fucking photo shoot. And the friend that I was with was still there, another girl, a very good friend, and she was so upset. She could tell that I was on heroin, and she was just very upset about it. And she left. She went back out of town, and there's this other chick that I talk with Robin, that Robin met sometimes, who's just like, she deals and bad
Is that the best thing in the world, to have a hot chick who's a dealer that
yes,
you're sleeping with?
And she's hot. She's his former stripper.
But that's all worlds coming together, right?
Yes. Look, if the devil came back, it'd be a hot chick.
If her father owned a pizza place, it'd be a business.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So then it was funny, as this other girl who's just a friend of mine was leaving, my phone rang at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she had to go to the airport 2 hours later. And she goes, "Who's calling you at 5 o'clock in the morning?" And it was this chick. And, it's just awkward, and she knew the deal. And I've just upset a lot of people in my life that I've been lying to about it, because that's what happens. But then this chick came over, and she stayed over for a couple of days, and that was it. It's just like a fucking...
So you
drug party, and then at the tail end of that is when Colin, because I wasn't coming out of my apartment, I blew off a couple of dinners with my family and my friends because it was Christmas time, and Colin Quinn and my sister just came over and said, "Look, you got to get out of here. You're dying." And
now,
that's
you talked about that your sister, you said, wanted you to go to Monticello, as you like to call it.
Monticello?
You said Monticello on the other day.
It's lemon wine.
Exactly. No, but she wanted you to go to Monticello, which I guess is a more traditional rehab. And when she and Colin asked you about that, what was your reaction?
I didn't want to go. I said, "Guys, look, I'm not going right now. I can't deal with rehab. I can't deal with, and I know what the scene is. I've been to rehab before." And then Colin mentioned
mentioned this place because he had been there. Right. And I said, look, that place, if they deal with drug addiction and have therapists, I'd rather go there because I don't want to come out of the rehab 400 pounds. It's a health place. And my sister said, I don't know about that. And Colin said, look, if it'll get anything to get you out of this apartment and in a positive thing, that'll be fine. Then my sister said, well, I have to go with you for 4 days to watch you. And I said, fine, I'll do it. And I agreed to go. Of course, I had to pay for my sister, too. It turned into it's very expensive. But I'll be making all the money back at Caroline's this weekend. Call now. So that's what it was. I got dragged out kicking and screaming, and I agreed to go the day after Christmas. And
were you kicking and screaming?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to go. I was like, I wanted to stay, as Robin points out.
So how did they get you to go?
As Robin points out, Hoody's an addict.
No, but how did they get, like, in other words,
how did they get me to go? My sister started crying on the phone and said, if you don't go right now, I'm waiting here with the car to the airport. I'm never speaking to you again. And I love my sister so much, and when we have a conversation like that, I can't take it. So I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay in my apartment, keep bullshitting everybody, and keep getting high. And she knew that. So did Colin. And look, they got me in the car, got me on a plane, and I went down there. And after a few days of living like that, I took a walk on the beach every morning. At dusk, I took a walk. I played football with these guys, and there's these kids that are being raised. The guy who owns the joint has a kid, 11 years old, and the kid's cousins. They're nothing but wheatgrass. I'm playing football with these guys. They're all Dan Marino already.
Right.
I'm playing wiffle ball. They're hitting it 800 feet, and it's like, their mother calls and goes, "Juice! It's juice time." They have their cucumber juice, and I told them secretly that they're fags, but they laughed at that. And they weren't as good as me, by the way, when I was a kid.
And the liver thing really sounds like that scared you into taking the wheatgrass up your ass.
The liver thing has scared the shit out of me because when I was 24 years old, I'm 41, I got turned down for health insurance because my liver enzymes were too high. I stopped drinking for 3 weeks, and they got lower because the liver rejuvenates itself. But since then, oh, my God, I've been hitting my liver with a lead pipe. And I've been scared to go to the doctor because, I read all these articles about people who died who were partying from liver failure, and the guy who was that guy Pigpen from the Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
He was 27 and his liver went. Right. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm in that category. And I was always afraid. But this place, the first thing they do is they take your blood, and they say, you got to deal with this, you got to look at it. And then they said, okay, you're eating garlic, and they're shoving wheatgrass up your ass.
So your liver's good. Your liver's pretty good right now?
It got better.
Right.
So the enzymes went down.
Yeah, you don't want to be one of those. You don't want to be like Mickey Mantle. You don't want to be on the fucking list for a liver.
Well, that's why I was doing a joke in my actor. The only reason I'm still in show business is to get famous enough to get a liver.
Right.
Because you get right to the line the front of the line if you're famous.
Well, I mean, the classic story was Papa John, who we used to have on the show all the time, who wrote that book about, it was, crazy. He was addicted to Dilaudid.
I love
and drinking and everything. He got a new liver. He got to the front of the line.
He started drinking.
And Current Affair follows him in a bar. They got a hidden camera. The guy's going in and drinking.
Got a new liver, man.
Exactly.
You got a new car. You're going to drive it.
You never know who's going to stop by the wrap-up show. And on Thursday, Howard came by. We were just talking, and Howard just walked in and wanted to hang with the guys. And so Howard hung with us, and we took some calls, and I think he had a pretty good time. We all shut up.
Ralph, hold on. Randy in Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. Hi, Randy.
It is insulting to me. I'm a mailman. I work a second job. I got a wife, a 2-year-old, and a baby on the way. I got Howard TV, and I have 3 subscriptions to Sirius. Okay? I bought everything you ever put out, which you aren't a shill. You don't put out a lot of stuff. But to hear you say, I don't care, cancel, hurts my feelings. And I really want to cancel at least 2 of my subscriptions.
Well, then you got to do it, man. What can I do? Listen, I can't.
See, that's not right, dude.
Right.
What you should say is, you know what, I'm overreacting. Yeah, I need you guys. Because we've made you what you are today. You're
I made me what I am today. You've got it all backwards. Hey, listen, I appreciate you being a fan, and I'm going to tell you the truth. But I have made me what I am today. I am interesting. I am fantastic to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I do a great radio show. If none of those things were true, you wouldn't be loyal to me.
Dude, listen to your Best of Stern stuff you just had on. You love the fans. You used to come out.
I said I don't love my fans. I love my fans, but I'm not going to sit there and beg you to listen.
If I had $500 million, I'd give you credit. If I had $500 million,
You're never going to have $500 million.
We're
working that mail route.
Dick, cocksucker. Hey,
No.
cocksucker, don't be a dick, all right?
I'll be whatever I want. Fuck you.
No, don't talk to me that way, fuckface.
Fuck you.
hear me, fucker?
Yeah, fucker. You're a fucker, too. You ain't being nice to me
you
now.
fucking prick. And then you got to insult me like that?
Yes, I do.
I'm not I'm not your dad, motherfucker. I'm not you, or your dad used to put you down. Don't go putting me down.
I'm not putting you down. I'm not putting you down.
How do you know I'll never have $500 million?
I don't know anything about you. Sir, it's called comedy. It's a joke.
Then why did you say that? Well, I'm trying to be so nice here. Why did you say that?
Yeah, because you're being a douchebag. That's why I said it. You're not being nice at all.
I wasn't being nice?
No, you were not. You're a very angry man. You have an angry tone. You're yelling at the top of your lungs. I mean, what am I going to tell you, dude? You don't hear yourself. You're hostile. You're attacking me.
$500 million. I didn't say nothing. I was very nice.
Why are you bringing up $500 million? What's it got to do with it? What's it got to do? It's on your mind. Go out and prove me wrong. Make $500 million.
You know, in all fairness, if you just do the math, I'm going to guess that the highest paid mailman gets $150,000
No, it's not
a
that. You don't
year.
have to be arrogant, Gary.
No,
you're attacking this.
No,
show.
what I'm saying is, I don't know. He says he's a mail carrier, so if he makes $150,000 a year, how many years
here's
would he have
the
to work
bottom
to
line.
make
Let me answer this guy. Let me answer this guy. Let me answer you this seriously, okay?
Let me say one thing after you're done, please.
Okay.
If
in all seriousness, my fans came over here and joined me. You know I'm very, very grateful for that. It's enabled us to do a new kind of radio. I also think the service we provide is terrific. And the fact of the matter is that there's no amount of me sitting and telling someone to subscribe or not to subscribe. It's going to make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. In other words, the fact that you have 3 subscriptions is something you chose to do because you're a fan and you enjoy the show. And that's it. There's no amount of begging. I'm not going to get on here and beg people to listen.
Just say, hey, let me say what I want to say.
Wait. Howard,
I'm giving you credit about... Please let me say this before you hang up on me.
Okay.
I'm giving you credit because if I made what you made, what you earned, I could not get out of bed every day. That's what I was trying to say when I brought up $500 million.
I enjoy being here. I enjoy being here with my fans. I'm really in fact, I just got interviewed by Howard 100 News, and they said to me, today was like our 3-year anniversary of being here, and I said this has been a phenomenal ride. I enjoy being here. I love the people I work with. I can't even believe 3 years went this fast. And we have another 2 years, and I can't believe that within the 3-year period, we've merged with XM. We have over 20 million listeners. We started with 600,000 listeners. I said every step of the way in my career, everyone has always said, I'm a piece of garbage. I will never last. When I was on terrestrial radio, mind you.
But your fans believed in you.
Yes, and I was number one in every market. And my critics would write, he's not number one by enough. Now they
used to ask us to support you, and we did. I mean, that's why.
That's right, and I'm happy about it. Well, I don't know why you think I'm angry with you. I'm not.
No, but all I want to hear you say is, I don't want you guys to cancel. I like you guys. And then hear you say, I don't care. Quit. It's like,
No, I can't do anything. If someone wants to quit because Bubba the Love Sponge is on terrestrial radio, what am I going to do? Am I going to beg them? No. What am I going to do, genius? Thank you.
All right, Randy, thank you for your call.
What were we talking about? I come in, and I wanted to be part of the group.
Because I have a book out, I have an EP out, I'm talking to Howard Stern about it, and I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of things that Howard has said about me, and I'm grateful. So I'm excited to meet him and be able to talk to him, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
So what do you think Howard's going to want to talk about today? He's given you a lot of props in the past.
Yeah, it's great. I'm incredibly grateful. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous because he is Howard Stern. He is unpredictable, but it's going to be fun.
Sanjaya, if you remember Sanjaya, he was on American Idol. at the time we got behind him to vote for Sanjaya.
Yeah, I think it was 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago. Has it been 2 seasons already?
It's 2 seasons since Sanjaya.
I always judge the passage of time. Oh, there's Sanjaya. How you doing, Sanjaya? Good to see you. Sanjaya was a contestant on American Idol. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We worked hard to get you to be the American Idol, and we almost got you in.
You did plenty. You did more than your share.
Oh, he didn't win?
No.
He didn't win.
No.
I think the fix was in at a certain point.
Were you like was you second?
No.
You were about 4th.
7th.
You were 7th.
7th.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Got you almost all the way through.
That's right.
How old are you now?
How many finalists
I'm
are
19.
there?
You're 19?
There's 10 that go on tour.
Well, but what is the entire number of finalists for the TV series? Isn't it 25?
Yeah, 24.
24, okay.
You know, here's the thing. When you were on American Idol, everyone was goofing on you that you couldn't sing. And the idea was, hey, let's put Sanjay through. But you passed the audition.
Yeah.
And what did you sing at your audition?
Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Signed, Sealed, Delivered. They liked you. Mm-hmm. So it means you had an ability to sing.
Well, yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, everyone turned on you, right? The
Yeah.
judges turned on you. They turned you into a bit of a joke.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. You seemed like you took it, but you had to be in great pain over this when Simon and all of them were like almost laughing in your face.
But basically, Simon was saying you didn't belong there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's to a certain extent, it was a little painful because I'm an artist. I'm trying to go out there and do my craft and then get beat down for it. But on the other side, it's like these people are there. Simon, in particular, is there to be rough on you, to be just like you're here to be outrageous. It's,
but you have a good attitude about it. I don't know that I would have. I would have punched him.
A lot of times,
I
especially with the young guys or girls, you think, is it really okay to be beating up on somebody who's 17, 18, 16, being that hard on them in their formative years?
Well, isn't it true on American Idol, and you say this in your new book, that they give you a counselor after you're voted off American Idol, almost like when a guy gets out of war and they need when you get voted off of American Idol, it's a great deflation to your ego. In other words, here you've been in this America's most popular show. They're afraid some kids might hurt themselves, right?
Yeah, well, there's people that have hurt themselves just not getting through the first audition.
That's true. They take it that hard.
Yeah.
Did you go through a period of time like, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
No, because at that point I was on tour. I had gotten to the top 7, so I was like,
something
totally
was going
content.
to happen
Yeah, I was
in your life anyway.
Jennifer Hudson was number 7, so obviously that didn't affect her.
What happened when you went on tour? You choose a couple of songs, you go out there, you sing a few songs every night, and they pay you well or no?
Well, they pay you for each show, and we do.
When you say you get paid for each show, what kind of money do you get for each show?
Well, I have kind of a warped sense of because my first job was American Idol. My first paying job was the tour.
Where did you work before that? How did you make money before that?
I was in school.
Yeah, he was a kid.
You were high school, right?
I was a sophomore in high school. So.
Go ahead. Yeah, so you never had a job. So what kind of money did they pay you?
It was pretty. I was able to right afterwards go to New Zealand and move to LA and get my sister a Prius, and so I was really comfortable. And then I realized after a while that you have to get more money in order to maintain it.
Yeah.
So,
did you spend all of your American Idol money? Do you think you were a little unwise that way?
Most definitely.
Because you shouldn't go out and buy your sister a car. You should probably just bank some of the money in case there are lean times, right?
Well, yeah, I banked some of it, but I was definitely literally my first paycheck before that was working for family, $2,000, and that was wow.
Right.
And then so I go on the tour and I'm making legitimate money, and
Do you have no one in your life who would sit you down and say, "Hey, son, listen, don't spend all this money. Be smart about it. It's not going to last."
So
forever.
you're saying a parent would have done that because you said son.
Right.
Yeah, I had people telling me that, but you
didn't listen.
I didn't listen.
You got the money. You were old enough that they handed you the money.
Well, yeah, I was at the end of the tour. I turned a week before the end of the tour, I turned 18. So
But it hasn't been easy for you. Your mom went to jail, right? I was reading. Now, is that in your book that your mom went to jail?
I might have briefly mentioned it, but
She went to jail for putting you on American Idol?
Yeah. Can you believe this?
Actually, I fought her to go on American Idol.
Yeah.
She didn't. She wanted me to wait a year.
Did you? Why'd your mom go to jail? What was she doing?
It was overblown marijuana operation that she had for medical uses. She was growing for medical uses.
All right.
Where did she live?
In Seattle.
So she didn't have a marijuana operation. She had an operation that caused her to use marijuana.
No, he's saying she grew marijuana for medical purposes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But in Seattle, is that legal? It's not legal.
Well, there's certain, it's a gray area for medical uses. So
Right.
it's.
So what are you, an Indian guy or what?
My dad's from India.
And where's your mom from?
My mom's dad's family is from Italy, and then her mom is English Irish.
So she's like a white type of broad, and then your dad was an Indian, so you guys came up with kind of a mixture over there. Now, I got to say, how's that sister of yours? I found her quite attractive.
Thank you. She's doing good. She's actually, she wanted to call in, but I don't know if she's...
Why should she hog your airtime? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's listening in her Prius.
Yeah. I hope she sold that at Prius and gave you back the money.
Well, I'm living in New York, so I'm not driving, but when I go back to Seattle, I get to drive it because it's technically my car.
She's quite attractive. Does she have a boyfriend?
Yeah, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
And what's she doing with herself?
She's in Seattle right now, but she's writing music. She's working.
Is she sexually active?
I'm sure. I don't.
How old is she?
Do you think she's gotten it?
Huh?
You think she's gotten it?
Gotten what? Sex?
Yeah, the ween.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah?
How old is she?
She's 21.
She living with this guy?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
And they're celibate, Howard.
Yeah, they're saving themselves for marriage.
So he's doing her. You think that's her first?
No.
She's been around the block, that chick, huh?
Not around the block, but she's had previous relationships.
Now, you mentioned in your book, now I got to be honest with you, I thought you were gay.
Okay, a lot of people have.
I think you're a gay American, and I still think it. Because,
really?
Well, you're very effeminate. You know what I mean? You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
And you have a very slight build. And I say to myself,
You're going to make him gay.
well, no. I assumed you were gay. You claim in the book you're straight.
Let me say something, Howard, because I, like you and many others, thought that too watching him on the show. But when he walked in here, I did not get a gay vibe.
Yeah, I'm not getting a gay vibe. But then again, I'm the last one to know. I have no gaydar whatsoever. I'm so masculine in the traditional sense.
You didn't know I was on heroin.
I didn't know he was on heroin, and he's been on it for years.
He's sitting right next to you.
Would you do me a favor to prove that you're straight? Will you fuck Robin right now?
Oh, stop it.
Would you mind?
It's not necessary.
Sanjaya, would you mind giving her sex right now? She needs it badly. She had a trauma-filled weekend with Matt.
I'm sorry.
You can't do it?
I could do it. Unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. So
it's
come
okay.
on.
I get in trouble.
Robin, take off your clothes and let's start it in right now.
He could give me a massage.
Just don't get in a relationship with her. It costs $800 for a bottle of wine.
You're not kidding. She's expensive.
Oh.
No, so when did you bang your first broad?
When I was 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
See this? You see, I jumped to conclusions about
So
you.
you're watching him on the show thinking he's never had a girl. And he did.
16, you banged your first chick. You're a good-looking dude. I bet you can get chicks easily, huh?
I could, but like I said, I've been in a relationship for a year now. So
look at you banging chicks. The hell do I know? You really never kissed a guy? Never took it in the ass? Nothing. I bet you guys proposition you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time. I can see that. Fred wants to talk to you about maybe sleeping with you. I don't know. He loves it. He goes both ways.
Nice.
But no kidding.
Color me disappointed.
Yeah. Good for you. Yeah, I don't get a gay vibe looking at you now.
Well, good. I mean,
nothing wrong with being gay.
No, gay people are awesome.
Gay at all.
Yeah, right. I got no problem with it. I'm just saying that's what I figured for sure. So what, like, don't you think people who go down and audition for American Idol are a little bit wacky in the sense that, I mean, it is a wacky thing, right? To do this. What did you do? You woke up one morning and said, I'm going to go down to American Idol, or did you plot this thing out?
I had friends that were plotting it out, and like we didn't know it was coming to Seattle, so I had a group of friends that was gonna drive down to California, and they're like, "Oh, Sanjay, come with us. We'll go and audition." I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like,
and your sister was in on this too.
Well, she didn't.
around? Did they not think they could actually sing? They were just like, hey, we'll make the show. We'll be goofy or something?
It was my choir, so like my school choir. So they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna get on. We'll all get on together.
You were in the choir in school?
Oh yeah.
And you're not gay?
Nope. Choir chicks are hot.
No, I know.
On the last show, so when we were doing this whole thing, when you were on American Idol, we were like, hey, vote for Sanjaya. You had said, you kind of said, look, I don't know Howard Stern. I don't know anything about him. And I don't care about that, and that's not the way I'm going to win American Idol. But do you now think that maybe we did help contribute to your long run? Yeah.
I know for a fact that a majority of the people that come up to me on the streets are people that say, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern. I'm a fan of you." Blah blah. And so
I voted for you many times.
We were behind you, and I never have voted in American Idol. I used to vote every week.
That's right.
I never voted for you.
Now, you were treated disrespectfully, and then let me get your feelings on this. You, on the last show, you did a duet with Steve Perry of Aerosmith, who is a great, great guy.
Yeah.
Not Steve Perry, Joe Perry, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
Steve Perry is not a great guy. He's from Journey. I'm talking about Joe Perry. But you originally requested to do your duet with Ozzy Osbourne, and he refused to do it with you. Is that true?
Well, it was kind of like they were trying to set up a duet with Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know the logistics of it all.
But he said, no, I don't want to be with Sanjay.
But wait a minute, I don't understand what happened. So you decide who you want, or do you know that there's a list of people who are going to be on the show?
I didn't know that I was going to sing with Joe Perry until the rehearsal. And I went out on stage, and first I saw him rehearsing with other people, and then I went out on stage and realized
he's with you.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So
Big deal,
and then after the show, I did the press tour or whatever. I did Jay Leno, and Ozzy Osbourne was on it with me. So
it was no big deal.
Yeah.
So when you go on American Idol and all this fame hits. And
everybody in the country practically knows your name.
Yeah, I mean, was it a good experience, or was it a bad experience because you started to become, hey, vote for the worst, vote for Sanjaya, this and that? Does it become like a goof, and you feel like, hey, everyone's goofing on me?
No, I mean, it's definitely mixed feelings while it's happening, but overall, it's obviously a good thing. I've been working in myself to be a musician my entire life. I hadn't actually worked as a musician, but I've been
You making money now still?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Give me what's going on. You got a book out.
Yeah.
Sanjaya, by the way, has a brand new book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idols, in stores today. And you have a record album out.
I have an EP.
EP? What the hell is that?
What does that mean?
5 songs.
5 songs.
Yeah.
And where do I get that?
Amazon.com.
Oh, so you're selling it on there. Yep. And what is it? Dance music? What kind of music is it?
You can dance to it. It definitely has really good beats. It's world influence, very much so. So a lot of the beats are tablas or djembes or something like that. And then
are we going to listen to a little?
Did you write the music? Yeah. Did you write the music?
I wrote some of it. I had co-writers as well. My sister helped me write. A couple family members helped me write. So it's really been.
How far would you go to be famous? Would you appear nude in a magazine?
I've been asked this question, and it's a dangerous answer because it totally depends on. I would if it was a really classy magazine. I wouldn't do Playgirl.
You would show your penis and balls?
Depending on
Let's
how.
say it was a classy magazine like Time Magazine.
Time Magazine isn't doing
They
that.
don't do nude,
No.
Robin?
National Geographic.
No, I'm saying, let's say it was an artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
You would show your penis and balls in a magazine?
In the future, done right, yes. I'm not very modest.
You're open to that.
I have a feeling you are very large in the pants if you would do that. Am I correct? You got a big hose? Be honest.
I haven't really seen anything else to compare it to. So.
Bullshit. You've seen guys in high school and stuff.
I did PE 1 year, and I didn't have to change in front of anyone.
You've never seen a guy naked?
Not accidentally at a party, but I wasn't paying attention.
How big was his penis? Was it bigger than yours?
His nickname was Frankie Footlong, and it wasn't an exaggeration. So
he was very big.
Yeah, so it's.
What are you hanging with him for?
Do you? So in other words, if you're willing to take your clothes off in a magazine, you would have to be large. No man who is small would be in a magazine if he wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Have you ever measured your penis or balls?
What kind of an?
Well, this is an interesting interview.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of guys that have. It's not.
You never measured yours?
In the past, I have.
You have?
Not recently.
Were you more than 6 inches or below 6 inches?
I haven't measured myself in quite a long time.
All right. When you did measure yourself,
how old?
I'll tell you my measurement. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you my measurement if you tell me yours.
His 13-year-old measurement.
I bet you beat me at 13.
At 13, I was under 6 inches.
Fully erect?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fully erect. Now, I was an adult man. I was 6 inches. Exactly. Right, Robin? Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think you approached 6.
I was 45 when I was measured.
When did your cock stop growing?
My cock stopped growing when I was very young.
I was going to say, like, when is that?
I'm only 6 inches.
Because I'm hoping it's 50 or something.
And I'm 6'5". I should be 8 inches because it would look much better.
Hey, that would be proportional.
It doesn't look that good when I'm nude, I'll be honest.
You're not going to be posing in a magazine?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No way. Not with my big belly and widespread ass, and there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So you say, so then when you went out on this tour, American Idol tour, a lot of girls hit on you and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't take advantage of it?
No, because
you didn't do the groupie thing.
I have time for group. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I wasn't really.
See, that makes me suspicious that you could be a little bit gay.
No, because I don't. I don't know. I don't have to just get all the chicks that.
You ever bang an older broad? I'm talking about like a 30-year-old.
No.
Nothing.
No, the oldest I've done is. 19 when I was 18. It was just,
19.
You ever fuck like a great grandma, like 55 or something?
Yeah.
What is that life like? Are you guys all living in one place, closed away from the world, unaware of what's going on around you?
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just like in a bubble. And like every once in a while you can go on blogs and stuff and see. I didn't because it wasn't like just psychs you out. But
which one of those assholes wasn't nice to you on the tour who wouldn't talk to you and stuff?
Yeah, was that going on?
Yeah, there was somebody. I know you mentioned this in your book. One of them. I forget which. Who else was on your season? But you said when you were out doing the tour, so to speak, that here. Wait, I'll try and find it in my notes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. I mean, it was really like it was very much like high school in that like
there were cliques.
There was cliques kind of, but then they'd switch.
Who was
around
in your clique? Were there some people who were nice to you?
Well, there was. I mean, me and Jordan were both underage, and then the next oldest one was 23. So
here, this is what you say.
What did I say?
Blake Lewis called Sanjaya. Blake Lewis was the beatbox guy, human beatbox guy, a disrespectful little kid who was disrespectful of people's boundaries and didn't have a father figure in his life.
Shithead.
Lewis went on to say, why is this little kid that's just annoying on the show? I don't think he should have been on the show at all. It's just bad for television, terrible, terrible television. Did he say that about you?
He said that on a radio interview, yeah.
Yeah, now, in a radio interview. Yeah. Now, how do you deal with a guy like that after he says something to you? Do you walk up to him and confront him?
No, because it's not, I mean, on tour we were pleasant, like, it wasn't any kind of like.
But he dissed you. Why do you take that?
He dissed me, but it's not. I mean, it's his own deal. I'm not like I respect him. He's an incredible beatboxer and he's a great performer. So it's not like he's got his like.
No one's questioning his beatbox ability.
You're very evolved, or wimpy. I'm not sure which here, but you're very evolved to say, "Hey, that's his opinion, and I don't care."
I could beat up everyone who had a bad opinion about me, but it's not. I mean, there's more important things to fight about.
You, all right. Well, he's more involved than I am. I would have gone up to this character and I would have said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Fat beatbox lip.
Yeah, and then he would have beaten me up. Let's go to Gay Ramon, who wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Sanjaya, I will play some of your music. I have one of your songs here. The book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And you had some help writing this, I assume? You have a guy who works with you? Sanjaya's album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, is available at Amazon.com. Gay Ramon, go ahead.
Hey, Sanjaya, how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
19. Hey, listen, I got a question for you. Have you ever had your sweet pink butthole eaten out?
Oh,
Nope.
God.
Nice.
No, can I be the first? Oh, my God, you'll love it, puppy.
Well, Gay Ramon, I know
in a
Sanjaya.
relationship?
You must get a lot of this, huh, Sanjaya, from gay guys. You know who's into Sanjaya and even went to his concert? Was High Pitch Mike, who just came out of the closet.
Yeah.
The other guy said he wasn't gay.
He said he wasn't gay, but we all knew differently. Well, Artie did. Sorry, Gay Ramon. He says he's not swinging that way.
But he is gay, by the way.
He is? How do you
How do you know?
He is. I can tell how I'm gay. My gaydar goes far, far away, and I can tell he's gay.
All right.
Sanjaya, what about that? Any truth to the fact that perhaps,
Have you thought about a guy at all?
that maybe you're closeted right now,
Yeah.
it's too hard to come out, that maybe in the future you might be coming out?
I mean,
Is it a family issue thing? Your family
no,
wouldn't
my
accept
family
it?
would be fine with it. I'm just not. Penises are weird. Like I'm not.
Sounds like the right answer to me.
Yeah, no, don't let your. I'm sure your parents have done things they're ashamed of. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not at all. I mean, my family's totally supportive. If I came out, they'd be fine. I'm just not. Like,
Did you bring your mom with you on tour?
I brought my sister. My mom was on the show with me.
Okay, your sister came out with you. Is she jealous of you?
I don't think so. I mean,
Didn't
I'm
you
sure
both
there's.
try out for the show?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure there's some kind of like, I don't know. She's older. I think that she didn't get enough like showtime. I think not enough.
I
people
wanted her
saw.
to get more showtime. I should have had a movement to vote for her. I like her very, very much. So let's take a couple of more calls. Irish John, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with Sanjaya. He was a finalist. He got to number 7 in American Idol 2 seasons ago. Go ahead, Irish John. Oh, it's not Irish John. Oh, it's Eric the Midget.
You picked up the wrong line.
All right. Well, Eric the Midget, go ahead. Eric
Are
the
you
Midget.
aware of Eric the Midget?
I've not enough to know.
He's one of the biggest Idol fans there is.
He even does his own Idol radio show, which is probably the worst radio show in the history of radio.
A little shithead lives in California.
Right. Eric, go ahead. Your question for Sanjaya.
Yeah, and Artie, you're the world's biggest shithead. Shut up.
You're on with Sanjaya, your dream.
Go ahead, Eric.
Although, Eric, I got to be honest, you used to trash Sanjaya on your
Yeah,
show.
he hated our movement.
Right. You were against the movement.
Right, but I didn't have the show back then.
I see.
Show I started during last season.
What does
All
that
right.
got to do with anything? Who
cares?
Well, because Howard just said I trashed Sanjaya on my show, which the show didn't exist.
Oh, you trashed him on this show.
Oh, this show, yes.
Yeah, where people could hear it.
Right.
I guarantee this week there will not be any technical problems on our JFSC.
This is about Sanjaya, not you.
Did you have a question for Sanjaya?
There is Eric right there, Sanjaya. You can see him up on the screens, yes. Go ahead. Do you have a question?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Think about it.
Goodbye.
This is Sanjaya's time to...
Gives a fuck.
So, when your mom goes to jail, where is your dad?
Well, they were divorced. I was actually living with my aunt.
And then you drop out of high school?
I got my GED to do American Idol because my choice was either be enrolled in a high school and get tutored 3 hours every day, or get my GED and just do this. So I figured do the music thing.
Well, that's not so easy when your mom goes to jail like that.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
living on your own almost, huh?
I didn't know that it happened until after it was over because, like I said, I was living with my aunt. So.
All right. Let's go to Jeff the Drunk. Jeff the Drunk wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Yes, Jeff the Drunk for Sanjaya.
Hello, Sanjaya.
Hi.
I voted 5,000 times for you.
5,000.
He did, actually.
5,000.
Yeah, he was drunk and he did what he had to do.
And I listened to my boss.
Right.
Later.
All right, thank you. And we'll take one more call for Sanjaya. Let's go to Rick. Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Sanjaya. I think girls of Indian descent are really beautiful, but I can't stand tons of pubic hair down there. So I just wanted to know, culturally, are girls allowed to shave down there? Indian girls allowed to shave down there?
He's only half Indian.
I'm
Do Indian girls shave down there? Why wouldn't they be able? What do you mean, a religious thing?
Yeah, is that a culturally religious thing?
I don't think that they have anything against shaving down there that I know of.
All right, let's go to. That's the silliest question
These
I've
are the
heard.
craziest questions.
All right, let's go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
Hey now.
Hey now. You've never seen your sister naked, I hope, have you?
No.
You never have?
Like when we were like tiny in the bath, but not.
That's it?
anything like.
Too bad. I'd like to ask you some questions about that, but since you don't have any expertise in that area, I'll.
My bad.
Yeah.
Ask all you want about Frankie Footlong.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love.
There's no way Sanjaya is straight. There's no way at all.
Why do you
Artie,
say that?
Artie's got to throw something at him to get him out of the closet.
No, yeah, well, I only do that to staff members.
Sanjaya, what's your gay problem?
What, Artie, you getting any gaydar going off? I mean, you're the expert on this.
I'm the expert?
Yeah.
No, I listen.
You knew High Pitch Mike.
Yeah, but I knew High Pitch Mike went to the Madonna concert.
I can't believe High Pitch Mike isn't even here today.
Where is he?
He almost attacked Sanjay. He ran up to take a picture with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
And he's a big fan. Where are you, Mike? Get in here.
Right.
Mike's going to snip the couch when Sanjaya leaves.
Do you think American Idol's seen its best day, Sanjay? Do you think it's over?
I don't know. It's hard to say because
Do you watch the show?
I do now more than I did before. Like I watched it every once in a while. Like I voted for Kelly Clarkson once because I saw her once and was like, wow, she's actually really incredible. But I was never really like every day all in it. And now I pay attention because I think it's important to see it, and it's fun to kind of watch it from a different perspective. But
you performed at a. All right. Did you perform at a bar mitzvah?
A bat mitzvah. Yeah.
Bat mitzvah. Yeah. Now, how much dough can you get doing that? Can you make a lot of money being a bat mitzvah?
I mean, it depends on the father, really.
Right.
It depends on.
So what do? You show up, you do a couple of tunes, and you shake the kids' hands.
Yeah.
And you get a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was at a castle. It was,
well, a little princess.
A very good little Jewish girl.
Right.
It was a White Castle.
All right, let me hear what you're up to musically here. What is this song I'm going to listen to? Let's see here. We have, where do we have the clip, guys? Oh, here we go. Sanjaya. This is called, I don't know the name of this song. A Quintessential Lullaby. Is that it? Okay. Here we go. Let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, I'm doing well. A label.
Where's that character Clive Davis? Is he working with you or what?
No, I haven't worked with him.
Didn't believe in you, huh?
Well, he's busy.
He's busy with everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a record company or what?
I'm doing it independently. I have an independent label.
Yeah, you got to get a record company. Send it off to a record company. What are you doing?
I'm.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just busting your balls. Listen, good for you.
Thank you.
You're doing your best. You're out there. You got the book.
Yeah.
They give you an advance on that?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
What'd they give you?
A comfortable advance.
Did you get 6 figures?
Huh?
Did you get at least $100,000?
I think so, yeah.
Really? Oh, look at you. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good for a first-time book.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Why do you not know for sure?
You're like, okay, sure.
It came in installments. And yeah.
They added up.
Yeah.
All right, Sanjay.
They're keeping me a little bit of distance from me and my money, so I don't do what I did with last.
You're good.
So somebody's taking care of it for you.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
Who's taking care of your money? Bernie Madoff? Just be careful. All right, listen, save your money. Get out there, do your thing, be an artist, but be sensible
Any
about
acting
money.
aspirations?
Absolutely.
All right, all right.
What are you going to be in a movie with Jack Nicholson? What's next for Sanjaya?
I'm not sure. I'm just kind of riding the wave.
All right, if a guy wants to hire you to do a private personal appearance, it's you and him at his apartment.
Private personal appearance.
How much does it cost?
Is this a proposition?
No, not from me. Fred. Fred asked me to ask you that question. Fred, do you want me to ask that?
What kind of a deal is this?
Wants you to appear at his house, bathing suits.
He wants to watch you fuck a chick.
All right,
Depends on the
listen.
chick.
Sanjaya's book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. He's here to tell us he's heterosexual, for those of you who are thinking he's gay.
Right, let's dismiss that.
He's got over a 6-inch hard-on from since he's 13.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's probably grown since then. Am I correct?
Possibly.
Possibly. You think you're at least 8 inches? You think you've grown 2 inches since you're 13?
I don't know.
Possibly.
It's possible. I don't
Wow.
know.
That's pretty good, Robin. And also you're here to tell us you're banging a chick currently?
He has a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend
of a year.
No one's seen her, but so it was a good decision, and we learned that it was a good decision to go on American Idol. A lot of opportunities. And Sanjaya's book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today, and don't forget, you can get his album Dancing to the Music in My Head available at Amazon.com.
Yep.
Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah,
It's about
finally.
time.
Yeah, we always wanted you on this show. And say hi to that sister of yours.
Most definitely will.
Yeah, believe me, tell her I thought she was very attractive. What is she, a twin?
No, she's 2.5
Or
years
she's
older.
2.5 years older. Yeah, it's interesting. Robin, make sure.
Awesome.
What do you like about doing the show?
Just being able to be really real. Because, like, certain interviews you have to kind of be censored and be, like, yourself, but alternate version is...
It's good to be able to say what you want, right?
So,
Now, how was it answering some of those questions? Well, they're a little tough at times, right?
yeah, but it was expected, so I was kind of... I had my guard up a little bit, but it went really well.
So you had a good time today?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Ben, how was it to finally meet Sanjaya?
It's great. He's a nice guy. He definitely has a charm to him that I think comes across on the air and in person.
You've gotten manhandled for this guy, right?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Screaming his name
Yes,
out
normally
and-
when I'm mentioning Sanjaya, people tackle me and knock me down and everything.
Sanjaya, how is that, man? This guy would scream on, CNN for you and all the news channels.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm flattered. I am honored to have someone that would do that.
I'm flattered and honored also.
You make a nice couple.
Guys, look at me right here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. That's
Cool, man. Hey, nice to meet you. It's great job on the show. Can't wait to see the book.
Here today, I'm going to take a test to see how stupid I am. I mean, I think all they had to do was call me, and I could have answered that, but what's next? I walk in the studio, and a machine kicks me in the balls? I mean, what else is going? This man's smarter than me.
So, Bob, what kind of test are they going to give you today?
I don't know. It's like an IQ. They're going to find out what level I'm at as a human being. Like, what grade?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm street smart. I don't give a fuck what the test says. It doesn't matter. Because I'm street smart. And that's what matters. And if we take the test out in the street, I'll get 100.
So what level do you think you're on?
I would say 8th grade because it's been a while from school. And I don't read books and I don't I don't care about anything but comedy, Howard Stern, and stuff like that, really.
Have you been brushing up on your reading?
Yes, I'm always reading. I have a bookshelf at home, you fucking stupid bastard.
Oh, God. Hey, I'm John, king of all grammar. Down here to test Bob Levy today, given it's called the IRI, Informal Reading Inventory. Basically, it's a reading test that I would administer to kids that I teach and see how he does on it, see what grade level he reads at. It's the ultimate goal.
Now, have you heard Bob Levy on the show before?
I have, yeah.
What level do you think he's going to be at?
When he was reading Artie's book, I was really surprised that he was reading. I would guess probably second grade, maybe third grade.
Oh, Jesus. That bad, really?
I would say so, yeah.
Oh, my God. So how long is this test going to take?
It's probably going to take half hour, 45 minutes.
And then we'll find out how stupid he is?
We'll find out exactly how stupid Bob Levy is.
All right, man. We'll see you in there.
All right, thanks.
King of all grammar is here. This is a guy who professionally administers tests. We're going to find out two things. You know, when Artie's audiobook came out, Artie asked Bob Levy to read a chapter. And we saw that Bob's reading ability was very, very, let's say, poor.
Well, it had been suspect for some time, but that sort of brought it front and center.
It sure did. King of all grammar is here. Thanks, King, for stopping by and helping us with this bit, if you want to call Bob's life a bit.
I know.
Bob, are you nervous about the results at all? In all seriousness?
No. I really live my life outside without reading, and that's how I live. I mean, I don't care about this shit. It doesn't mean
What you don't care about is obvious. I mean, but is that a defense mechanism? Isn't it something that maybe you want to work on?
Maybe I will after we've, if this comes out real.
How do you feel about, like you have a child.
Yeah.
Do you want him to live a life without
No, I
reading
told him stay in school. I said, I got lucky. You will not get lucky. Like,
what do you think happened to you? Like, were you a poor reader and everyone just ignored the fact?
I think school was easy to pass back then. There was so many kids in the class.
How
they just let you go.
How exactly did you get lucky?
I don't have to work with you anymore.
Oh, is that true? We're not working together?
Is it true you're trying to have a baby now with the new wife?
Yes.
Why would you do that? I know you're low on money. You're like the octo mom.
Why am I low? Everybody, I'm low on money. I live in the basement. I mean, where the fuck
you
you guys
perpetuate all that. You say that.
That was 3 years ago.
Are you doing better?
I'm doing better. I live in a nice place.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. And she wants to have a kid. I dropped one in last night. Hopefully, it took.
Oh, are you having trouble conceiving?
No, we only tried for 2 months now. She's got this kit and all that shit. They go by. And
What does the kit tell you?
It says that she's ovulating or whatever.
She's what?
Ovulating.
Ovulating?
That was one of the words on the test.
Oh, is it? Ovulating? All right. Well, Bob, it's time to find out. Now,
you should be able to pass a reading test to become a father, I think.
King of all grammar, what is
Not
this
really.
what is this reading test? You give this to elementary school kids?
I do.
You do. All right.
Yeah.
That's what you do professionally.
Right.
So he should have just whizzed through this.
I did whiz through it.
It didn't take him long. He whizzed on it. All right. So we understand we're going to find out two things about Bob's ability right now. We're going to find out not only what his reading level is, but also his comprehension level. Not only his ability to say the words and read them, but really what he understands. And we took
I don't
a
think
guess.
he understands what you're saying.
Do you want to hear the tape first, Howard?
Yeah, I do want to hear the tape.
Okay,
All right, here is Bob taking the test.
So here's how it goes. Go to Gary, page 1.
right.
Okay, the first thing it's on the far right-hand side. Okay, the first thing is just Bob reading words, not paragraphs or phrases, just
All right.
words.
Here is King of all grammar administering the test as Bob reads words. Let's find out.
Pianismo. Repatriate.
Oh, this is a great game.
By the way, I'm trying to figure out what word
Yeah,
Bob...
that's what I'm saying. It's a great game. Try to figure out what word Bob is trying to say.
I'm going to start out again, and then I'm going to... Let me see if I can play that
That
again.
last word was cat.
I'm going to start again, because the first word I could not figure out.
I got the first word, I
do
think.
too.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. Hold on.
All right.
Pianismo. Might have been pancreas.
Pianissimo.
Is it pianist?
Pianissimo.
No. What?
I think it's pianissimo.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pianissimo. Pianissimo.
Okay.
Can't
that's
blame
one of
a
the
guy for
tougher
not knowing
words.
that.
Yeah, who the fuck knows
That's one of
that?
the tougher words, right?
The guy's not gay.
Okay.
That's 11th grade.
Repatriate.
Repatriate? What is he trying to say?
Right.
Repatriate? Okay.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel?
Shrapnel.
Wow, he can't say shrapnel, huh?
Shrapnel. Shrapnel.
Sharp.
I can't say, you know what I mean? I can't get the words together. I know what it is.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Almost like a dyslexia.
That's what it is. I'm just...
No, wait a second. Dyslexic is reading, isn't it? If you tell a guy a word and he can't repeat it, what's that called?
retarded.
Like Bob, say shrimp.
Shrimp. I'm from New York, and we say shrimp.
Right.
You know, it's just a word that I grew up with.
Talk to
Shrapnel.
New Yorkers a lot.
Say
I've
that
never
word
heard
again.
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
No, the other one.
The what?
Shrapnel.
Strap metal.
What?
Strap metal.
What?
Strap.
No, shrapnel.
Strap metal.
Listen to me. Look at me. Strap.
You're
Now.
pretending now.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel. I'm pretending. This is what I
Do
wanted
you know
to do.
what shrapnel is?
What is what?
What do you say?
Shrapnel?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like shrapnel. It's like the extra like parts of like when you shoot somebody. Shrapnel. Right.
Okay. It's like when you shoot somebody.
We'll take that.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right. King, this has to be some case, huh?
This was, none like I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Is that
well,
true?
I don't have much experience with adults, but I mean,
You wouldn't expect it.
Bob, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
All right, let's see. Let's
Bob
keep
is
going.
adult.
Yeah, that sounded weird saying that anyway.
He's a big dolt.
Major adult. Upholstery.
Wow.
Okay.
Fastidious. Facious.
I think that's facetious, right?
Facetious?
Or fictitious.
I think I got that after a while.
Yeah, that was facetious.
Yeah.
Facetious.
Feudalism. Garrulous. Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Synopsis.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Can you say that word, synopsis?
Synopsis. Oh, now synopsis.
What?
Say it again.
Synopsis.
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 Right.
Synopsis.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there
Cross
you
that
go.
one off.
Got it.
Veranda, you know.
Oh,
Anachronism.
Anachronism?
Anachronism.
All right. Can you say anachronism?
Anachronism?
Right.
Why don't you just get a machine that just kicks me in the balls every time I come in here? What was that last one?
Anachronism.
Anachronism. Fuck this. Anachronism.
Pick up the audiobook, Too Fat to Fit.
Hey, I did good on that. I was there for fucking 10 days.
I know.
Oh, yuck.
What?
Sustenance. Substance.
No. Sustenance.
Sustenance?
Yeah.
Sustenance.
Yeah.
And you know what it is, right? When you hear it.
Do you know what sustenance means?
I know it's sustenance now.
Yeah.
I know what substance means.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Substance?
It's like a substance, like you this is like you got shit on the table over there.
Substance?
No,
What is it?
I don't know.
There is no substance. It's sustenance.
I don't know that word.
But think about it. What word would it be derived from, in the language?
Oh, why are you saying that?
Oh,
He's like,
stop
what
it.
is derived?
Like sustain, it right? Sustain.
Oh, you held you didn't come like it's like I lasted long.
You didn't come, right?
I didn't come, right?
Sustenance is when you don't come.
I lasted long, right?
Right.
No.
King of all grammar, you are shocked, are you not?
I am.
All right, let's continue with the
Going
test.
to be shot after this.
Here is Bob taking his reading comprehension test.
I
Is that
did better
correct?
So this is now him reading paragraphs of thoughts.
Okay.
Punctuality at midday with obscure resplendent with scarred ash and vermilion, and his eyes sparkled with a sharp abnormal gleam, which was really an outcome of a continual search and look for customers. To crown the effect, he wound a saffron-colored turban around his head. This color, I know that fucking word. This color scheme never failed. People were attracted to him and the heliostalks. Okay.
The what?
Punctuality at midday.
The heliostalks?
What is that?
They're
So
no.
what do you do?
They're no.
What do you do after you give him that to read? Do you ask him what it means?
Ask him questions about it.
Right, that's the next tape is what does it mean that you just heard,
Okay.
Bob?
What is the main idea of this story?
To fucking make me crazy? I have no idea. I really, I think this guy had a lot of shit. He definitely had a lot of stuff with him that I have no idea what the fuck it was. You know?
But when did the man open his bag and spread out his professional equipment?
When did he?
When did he?
At the beginning.
Is that wrong?
That's wrong.
That's what fucked me up.
You didn't even get that right?
At the beginning of the story, it happened. But
Right.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, but no, it's wrong. What does the word resplendent mean?
Resplendent.
Resplendent.
Resplendent. I have no fucking clue.
Resplendent.
No.
What caused his eyes to sparkle with a sharp, abnormal gleam?
When he looked into his bag.
Was that wrong?
That was incorrect as well, yeah.
So he had no understanding of what he read, is what you're saying.
On this particular one,
I did good on the other ones.
you got 2 out of 10 correct. And
Wow.
they were,
All
they were
right.
both.
So now it's time to find out. Now it's time. King of all grammar. You do this with school-age children. Grammar
You can
school.
actually give him a grade of the
can
level
actually-
at which
All right.
he is
What are we
performing.
What are we gonna learn first? His comprehension, or what grade level he reads at?
What grade level he reads at?
All right. I'm gonna tell you. Howard
We
guessed.
took guesses, yeah.
Fifth grade. Fifth grade. Robin guessed third grade. Artie guessed second grade, and Fred guessed sixth grade. Who is closest, and what is the actual reading level of Reverend Bob Levy, the very well-known stand-up comic?
The actual reading level of Reverend Bob Levy is grade 6.
Oh,
Grade
wow.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Fred, you win that one.
knew my customer. That's better than I
He
thought.
reached frustration level, which means 5 or more words wrong at grade 7. So you move 1 back. Grade 6 is.
So he reads on a sixth grade reading level. Bob, you're happy.
I'm fucking thrilled.
What did you think, Bob? You thought you were like a second
I thought it
grader?
was like 4th. So this is fucking. I'm celebrating today.
Graduated
So you're
from
saying
high school.
just the ability to read the words. You don't even have to understand them. Just the ability to sound out and read words.
Basic
he reads
decoding skills.
You're kidding me that sixth graders can't read any better than that?
That's
what's wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I know my kid can read better than that, but second of all,
Yeah, there are kids who can read better than that because there are sixth graders that read at a 10th grade reading level.
Bob's not being really genuine when saying he's happy, because yesterday at the pre-interview, he told Will he thought he read at an 8th grade level.
Oh.
Yeah, but I said I would probably be a 4th. You know what I mean? Right. Well, I mean, I'm happy with 6. Believe me, that is very.
All right.
What else
My
can
son's
we
going to
learn?
be proud of me.
When you went for your reading test, the written test on the driver's license, were you able to pass it?
Oh yeah. I know how to drive before.
What, did you memorize?
Yeah, I would take it home. I'd have somebody, and I knew what to do.
Right.
It's easy.
Okay. Cheat.
You gotta cheat. That's all you got to do.
All right, go ahead. King of all grammar. Now, here's the real one. What does Bob understand, and what level is he
Reading comprehension.
All right, you want me to start from the beginning and just tell you? We did the pre-primer first, which is basically like pre-K, like kindergarten type reading.
Okay.
Got all the questions right.
Okay.
So
He's above
kindergarten reading, he's great.
Okay.
He's great at it.
Piece of cake.
First grade, he got 2 out of 8 questions correct.
All right.
What?
Comprehension.
2 at first grade reading level, 2 out of 8.
So that would put him somewhere between kindergarten and first grade.
And retarded.
But
Wow.
second grade, he did better. So
Oh,
there's,
really?
Yeah, second grade, he did better. Answered the questions. He got 7 out of 8. So his actual level,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say is a third grade reading level.
See, that's what I put him
Comprehension-
at about
comprehension
third
wise.
grade. Yeah.
Hey, Bob, way to go. I thought it was going to be like a comprehension like first grade, so I think you're way ahead of the game.
I don't know how I get through life. I mean, I can. I do
You
it
do
without
well.
this.
You
I
do
do
well.
well without this, truthfully.
Yeah. Well, you're on the level of a third grader, and third graders can get through life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you throw them outside, they have to.
How much reading do you really need to do?
You don't. My wife walks around with a book. I'm like, get that out of the house. We don't need that shit around.
So we finally know. So is Bob retarded?
Yeah.
I would say Bob's retarded. Bob's a street smart guy. That's
Right.
basically what it comes down to.
Right. He just doesn't
But what
understand
happened
reading.
to him in school?
They let me go by.
Probably just like they do. They just pass you on if there's no hope for you.
I
They
will
just
say-
well, not there's no hope, but
No, maybe I'll want to read
Nowadays,
more.
they sort of take these kids, give them special programs, and try to help them out so that they don't get like Bob. But somehow each teacher kept passing him through because with a third grade comprehension, there's no way he could have passed 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th
Right, he couldn't
grade.
do the rest of the schoolwork.
Yeah, they
Right.
just let you through. I would
Did
get a
you-
65 all the time, and that's just passing.
Did you graduate high school?
No, but I did go for like 5 years. It was-
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What grade did you get up to?
I got up to like 11th many times.
Many
Like,
times.
A few times. And then like the kids were like 5 years younger than me, and I just dropped out. I couldn't
Right.
take
Is
it
that
anymore.
traumatizing?
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what traumatizing means?
Yes.
Okay,
It was sort of like right now.
Right. Gary, what do you want to say?
Bob, I got a question for you. How do you? Does somebody read your contracts for you? In other words, when a comedy club sends you a contract, do you look at it or do you read it?
It's very simple, the contracts. I tell them what to put down on it, and
it's like a third grader.
But do you know if they did?
No, I definitely do.
Have you ever been screwed because you couldn't read the contract?
No, never.
I've signed some Levy contracts, and he's right. They literally say, you get 1,500. I get 200. He gets 2 drink minimum.
Right.
She gets Jane runs
spot,
fast.
run.
No, but I can't laugh at Bob because you talk about in the 80s when we went to school, maybe they did let people through.
They really screwed up on him, though.
Well, I
mean,
had summer school. I had summer school with this
but-
woman, and the woman said to us, because she was afraid of us, she said, because we misbehaved all the time. Remember the woman I told you I sprayed her with a water pistol and all that
Right.
shit? She was my summer school teacher. She told 4 of us, look, sit in the back, don't say a thing. Don't bother me. I'll give you a D, and you'll get out of high school.
Well, but look, I mean, you're able to read. You wrote a
You
book.
read very well.
Bob, are you back to drinking? I heard you are back to drinking.
I drank a few times since I threw out my shoulder.
Yeah.
And the pills are not working with the shoulder. And I got a little fucked up.
Are you
and
back to using coke?
No.
What?
I'm fine. No,
Come on.
I'm on a lot of pills.
You want to swear on the life of your child? You're not back
Why
on
am
coke?
I always swearing on the life of my child every
Are
time?
you using coke again?
I might have slipped once in 2 years.
When?
Last night.
Last night. right?
No.
Come on.
No, I've
Come
been
clean.
great. I'm
Don't
telling
be
you.
A-Rod.
No, I've been great. I'm on.
hearing
I'm on.
reports about you.
What reports?
I heard you were very messed up.
No, I'm not. I am the most normal person out of all those fuckheads back
Want to
there.
take a drug test?
No.
Right. Okay.
What? We got a drug test?
Liar.
Wait a minute. You know, he's sounding just like those guys on Celebrity Rehab.
No, I mean my
had
life is
shoulder pain. So
Well, listen,
I
if the
had to
guy
take
says
a
he didn't do
drink.
coke, I mean, why bust his balls about
No. It's just that the reason for the drinking. Oh, I have shoulder pain.
Or do you believe Bob?
Yeah, if Bob tells me he didn't do coke, if Bob
I'm
tells
back
me
to-
he did coke once in the last 2 years,
You believe him.
clearly I've been seeing things.
What is this, Gary?
Here we go. Here comes the bus.
No. It's all good.
Hey, first of all, I should mention that Bob. What are you sipping on every minute?
Water. He's just
Water.
slurping.
Is that what
That's all they give
why
you
are you
fucking
so
here.
thirsty? Jesus.
Because I had to fucking read. Guy
Look
trying to
what he
make me
did.
read.
Show Howard the new drink that you think is the best thing ever.
Oh, this is for Artie. I got him this. It actually it's it's a
that
5-hour
5-hour
energy, and it'll
energy?
get him through the show. He won't have to sleep anymore.
I need that.
You live by it. He lives by it.
No, but it actually works, and it doesn't get you fucked up.
I might try that. 5-hour energy. First of all, see Bob Levy with Colin Quinn. That's a good lineup.
We have a huge lineup now.
Bob is funny as hell, and you know Colin Quinn's funny. And also, see Bob with the Killers of Comedy. You are really on fire.
Yes, for this whole month we're everywhere.
You might not read well, but you're funny.
That's
and
it.
That's what counts.
That's it. Brings
No wonder he
money.
gets along so well with Beetlejuice.
Yeah. You guys aren't that far off. from one
No,
another.
definitely not.
You talk to him a lot and get along
Oh
with
no,
him?
he comes to my house. He stayed over my house. He's so polite. I mean, I understand him. He understands me.
Wow.
I find that hard to believe that Beetlejuice is actually a normal guy.
Yeah, well,
He is.
compared
he's
to
not.
Bobby. For tickets, go to see RevBobLevy.com. RevBobLevy.com.
You know, I've worked with Bob and Colin Quinn on the road a couple of times, and it's a great show. But
It is.
it's another reason to see this is because it's entertaining in a morbid way. To see Colin working on one of Levy's shows is kind of like when Joe Louis was forced to wrestle.
No, he loves it.
At the end of his career.
The new lineup is me, Florentine, Nick, and Colin, and we're selling great.
When you're
Since
around-
Artie doesn't call us anymore, so
When
we
you're around
started our own thing.
Florentine, do you see him with women, or is he still
No,
not...
he just talks about Robin.
Oh, please.
Does he really? Is he still mention Robin?
No, he says that, you talk and you get along great, and that's great,
Yeah.
A breakup's a breakup, right? And
Right.
what the fuck? You should have banged me when I told you. Yeah, you can't.
You'd still be with her.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't read, that's true. And you can't understand what you read, that's even more true. But you are a funny
Isn't it
guy.
good if you can't read that you don't understand what you read?
So it's great. You can make up excuses.
Yeah, you can make up anything you want. And by the way, don't miss Bob on Miserable Men. I should mention that on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock on
He
Howard
loves
101.
Every Sunday. I love
It's
that
a great show.
It is.
You guys do a good job.
And Bob, I would call you for gigs. I mean, I love paying an opener 5 Gs. Anyway.
Thank you, Bob, for making us all feel smart today. I
Thank
really
you.
do
And if
appreciate
anytime you guys want to feel good about yourself, I'll be back.
King of All Grammar, do you want to say something?
Can I throw a plug out there real quick?
King of All Grammar has a plug?
Well, not for myself.
He'll be at the treehouse with me this Saturday.
Giving you a reading test. What is it, King?
I brought some cookies down from friends of mine that own a cookie company up in Saratoga.
All right, go ahead.
Park19cookies.com. They're really good. Artie, you should try them out.
They look fantastic. Thank you. I saw them out.
Park19.com?
Park19cookies.com.
Park19cookies.com. Artie will try them out. I'm sure that he will eat every one of them.
That, and if I fall asleep after the third cookie, I'll take Bob's 5-hour energy, and I'll get enough energy to eat the last 2.
What is it, Dan? Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, I sort of feel bad for Bob. I mean, I know he brings it upon himself, but I mean, I don't know how a man that can't read like this can survive in the world like today. So it's sort of amazing at the same time.
Well, listen, he has a skill. He's a funny guy. He, despite the fact that he can't read, he's managed this stand-up career, which is very funny.
And as King of All Grammar said, he's street smart.
If you saw his stand-up, you'd think he was at a 5th grade reading level.
You want to know, everyone says Bob's street smart, but I think if you gave him a comprehension of street smarts, he'd probably be 3rd grade level. Honestly.
Just to reiterate to the kids out there, though, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing to have something like that happen, I think, right?
You need to know to read.
Yeah, that's what I tell kids.
And Bob is missing out a lot in his life. Like when you read the paper, it's fun to comprehend it.
Well, I know I can read the sports. I can kind of.
He doesn't read the paper.
Do you kind of understand the sports?
Yeah,
a little bit. You know what's going on with A-Rod and all that kind of.
Yeah, I read it. I get the guy delivering.
Nobody reads like its entire generation. Well, Bob is older, but nobody reads the
Barely
newspaper.
walk. It's true.
Like guys like Teddy and JD, I'm on the road with them, and I go pick me up a newspaper, and I go, don't you guys ever read the paper? They're like, no. They play video games. Like Teddy plays video games.
A lot of gay guys.
You know what's amazing? A lot of gay guys do. You know what's amazing? I was just speaking of newspapers. I was reading that Cablevision, of course, bought Newsday, which is a newspaper on Long Island. It is the most successful newspaper. When I was a kid, we'd get Newsday. This newspaper was so thick with ads, you couldn't even find any news.
Yeah, it was hard to find the news.
It was just all ads. Well, it says here today in the paper that Newsday is doing so badly that Cablevision doesn't even know what to do with it.
Wow.
And I can't believe this. That was a license to print money, that thing. If you own Newsday, you were going to be a billionaire. That was the end of it. There's no competition. It's the only paper. Long Island's the 11th largest market in the United States.
Why are you screaming?
Well, because Bob doesn't understand the thing I'm saying.
I'm just looking at him. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, never mind.
Oh, were you checking the light? Well, good for you.
King of All Grammar, thank you. And Reverend Bob Levy, continued success.
Thank you.
Despite...
And Kills and Comedy on the Road on Howard TV.
Oh, hey, by the way, I got to mention that. There was a great series of Killers of Comedy on the Road on Howard TV, several episodes. I think it's like a lot of episodes.
Yeah,
right?
there's 3 right now, and there'll be one each week coming.
And it's airing on Howard TV exclusively. It features behind-the-scenes antics, the comedians as they travel across the country. See Bob Levy handle Beetlejuice. You know, that's a whole show in itself. Yeah. The way they have to get him around. Shuli's on there, Yucko. Gary the Retard is on there, Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
And
see Colin Quinn weeping?
No, that's why I'm with Colin.
You will never get an inside look at. We even had an outside company do this whole piece.
Yeah,
and it's pretty spectacular. So that's just another thing on Howard TV. Yeah. All right, thanks, boys.
So Bob, you read on the level of a 6th grader.
Yeah.
And you have the comprehension of a 3rd grader.
That's right, baby.
And you are excited, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I get the young chicks. You know what I mean?
He's living the life.
I am living the life. Look. My wife's 37. She looks like she's 29.
You're not disappointed at all?
I am not disappointed. I have a great life. Why would I just be disappointed in words? Words are for pussies. I make a living. I got a nice house. I got a jacuzzi, okay? You know? What did reading get me? Reading got me nothing, all right? I got everything on my own. Not reading, not books. Me.
Basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a word list. I just want you to read down the word list out loud.
Okay.
All right. And that's it. So start on the left-hand column 1 through 20, right-hand column 1 through 20, and then we'll move on from there.
Sounds easy enough.
All right, when you're ready.